Hello?
Hi, Trap.
Hey, Nova. The stream just restarted, so I was like,
Mm.
thought there was some shenanigans happening. Anyway, you sound really tired.
Hi.
Alright, are we back?
Yeah, I think so.
Great, cool. Love my internet. So good. I love it. I got two different streams. I hate this. Anyways, hi Trap, how are you?
Doing good. Sorry I wasn't here. My congregation meeting schedule got switched around this week, so that's why I was not here earlier.
Oh.
But yes, I'm here now. Also, I got an angry message from Kuma. So Nova, did you
Oh my
did
God.
you tell Kuma what happened on The Sims?
Oh Lord.
I mean, it wasn't a real angry message. Even he was like in
Oh
the message, like, this is just comedic. I'm just like, but it's like,
Yeah.
how dare you break up my relationship in The Sims?
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
Nova spilled the beans.
Because we were talking about Sims, and he was like, "Oh, because he was gonna buy me the wolf pack so I can make him a Sim." And I kind of like had to tell him what was going on, and it was like a
to tell him.
full. There was a if you go back in Dexter's VOD, there's like a full like 5 or 10 minutes where it's just me and him going back and forth, and then it gets to a point where me and Dexter are just sitting there laughing. Like-
Speaking of VOD, let me actually publish them since my stream wants to be a dick.
Like legitimately, like we and him are going back and forth about it, and but it was all a joke, but it was kind of funny because
Yeah.
he's the one that brought it up, and then I was like, oh crap.
It's like, so I got something to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, I gotta tell you something.
Wait, did I not? Why didn't it
What?
update the title? What the hell? Why does it still say testing out remapping stuff? I changed the title.
I don't know. It was weird. 'cause when you
Twitch is weird. But yeah, on YouTube it says Tears of the Kingdom Tuesday, and that's what the first stream said.
Restream didn't update it. What the hell? It updated YouTube, but not Twitch's.
Not Twitch. Yeah, like I said,
Fuck.
Twitch. Like I had a stream the other day. I think I forgot which one it was. Maybe it was Street Fighter or something. But yeah, it didn't update. So
Well,
yeah.
now I gotta manually update this shit. It's really annoying me.
but yeah, that's what we were joking. It's literally like a 5 or 10 minute thing.
Nice.
It was so ridiculous. I was
Yep.
like, so what you're saying is, I got to, I was like, so you're calling my sim ugly? I was like, my sim looks just like me.
It
He's like-
does.
He's like, your sim's not ugly, the personality's ugly. I was like,
Oh.
I was like, Kuma.
Yep. Because like his message on Instagram says, "How dare you ruin my relationship in The Sims?"
Bro, he
And-
couldn't even remember. He's like, do you remember the name of the sim? No, we don't. Nobody remembers the name.
Like, yeah, the Sim he was in a relationship with. No, afraid
I
not.
told him, I was like, it was funny because I told him, I was like, well, my sim's like trying to console you and stuff. Like he's like, don't touch me, woman.
Oh dear.
I was
Now
like, my sim looks better anyway.
Yeah, but now the next time I play The Sims, Kuba's gonna be watching me like some kind of
Oh my
beast
God,
talk.
It was so funny. I was like, it was just all sorry. It was just ridiculous.
He is gonna be standing over me. He's
doesn't
gonna be like, "Trap, you better make this right."
I was like, you're in our house, Tuba. And I was like, you're in our house and everything. I was like, you're in my house. I was like, you're fine. I was like, you're fine. There's like 6 of us.
Yep. Yep. Although I did play a little bit of the game a bit more the other night, and I took my character to the Star Wars land to get a lightsaber, and I challenged. Well, actually, no. I was going to challenge Dexter to a lightsaber duel,
Oh,
but
God.
I said I will save that for the next time I play the game because I want people to see that live.
Jesus.
And my lightsaber is red, so I'm evil.
Oh God. But yeah, I got a new mic and everything. It actually sounds really, really good.
It does, yeah.
So I was happy about that. I'm super sleepy.
Yeah, you sound like it.
So yesterday I almost like I was talking to Dexter about it. I worked out too hard.
Again.
No, this time was ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
I had worked out so hard, like I couldn't see straight.
God
And
dang.
I felt nauseous. Like I felt nauseous the whole day yesterday. Like it was bad.
Nova, you are not a Saiyan. I'm sorry, you don't get a power boost every time you have a near-death experience.
Bruh, I didn't mean to. It just happened. So I didn't work out today. I gotta work out. But my calves hurt. Yesterday was leg day, so that I literally like my
God
watch,
damn it.
and I forgot to count some of it. My watch counted an hour and a half.
And that would have been real nice to have. God damn it.
So like, yeah, yesterday was ridiculous. So I'm like, I'm still somewhat lethargic from it. I also didn't sleep very well last night. I kept tossing and turning and stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm sleepy. I've been sleeping like 7.
Oh, you've been up since 7 this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Yeah, you definitely are gonna be tired. Well, I hope you listen to me this time and you go to bed earlier.
Don't worry, I'll go to bed.
Okay, good.
It is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I don't even like that I'm as sleepy as I am,
Yeah.
but like I can't do anything about it.
Nope. You gotta let your body recover from the madness that you just put yourself through.
And then like I sat on the phone this morning for an hour and a half on hold.
Oh, that sucks.
And then like I talked to the person was like stupid. I swear she was stupid. And then like, cause like my insurance for my car had got canceled. Shouldn't have been canceled.
Right.
And she was like, oh well, for a reinstatement fee, it's gonna cost like you would have to pay the month of May and pay the month of June.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I was like, ma'am, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
Because the month of May was gonna cost me $259, and then you want me to pay also for the month of June, which would have been $259.
So $500 altogether.
$518.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have that. And so she's like, well, what you can do is you can start a new policy. If I start a new policy, it's only gonna cost me $217, but I don't even have that much.
No. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I gotta wait. I'm so irritated.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's blame Dexter. It's his fault.
Bro, I told my mom,
It's my fault.
she's like, you were on the phone for that? Like, I have a screenshot of it. I was on the phone for an hour and like 7 minutes before like somebody picked up. And then like she picked up and I didn't have my policy number. And she's like, okay, I'll locate policy. You didn't ask me my name or nothing. How are you going to locate a policy?
Yeah.
I was so irritated this morning. An hour and a half. I was so irritated.
Anyone would be after being on hold that long. Sheesh. But yeah, sorry you had to go through all that. That's some bull dookie right there.
I was ready to fight this morning. Like when I say I was ready to fight, my voice did not sound like this. Like I had my natural deeper voice. Like my voice is naturally deeper, so I like up the octaves so it doesn't sound as low as it is.
Yeah.
I was ready to fight this morning, so I didn't even fake my voice like I'm doing right now.
Right.
I was ready to fight. My mom was like, she's like, just stay calm. Don't get angry. I was like, Mom, I was like, I'm finna fight somebody. I was like, it's about to be bad. I'm ready to fight. I was like an hour and a half on hold. And then she wants to act like she can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And I thank God for like, she gave me the number to the people to call to start a new policy.
Right.
And I thank God because it literally took less than 10 minutes. And I was like, I have money to start it. He's like, that's fine. He's like, what I'll do is I'll email it to you. I'm like, cool. Less than 10 minutes. But the chick, I sat on hold for an hour and a half for a 5-minute process. I was ready to fight. And it's not like I could go online, like how like the stupid thing kept prompting, oh, just go online. Because I had to literally take, if I went online and signed in, it was like, oh, you have to call this number. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like I've been in that situation before where a company or one of the utilities, you know, they say, hey, why don't you use our website? Because, you know, we can't, whatever. They pretend like they can't deal with people for whatever reason. So you try to use the website, but the website doesn't work. And then the website says, hey, if you have a problem, why don't you call this number? And then you call the number, and then the number says, why don't you use our website? And it's an endless loop of just getting nowhere.
My mom was like, they seriously didn't want to pick up the phone for them to be on hold for an hour and a half, something that you could not fix.
Yeah.
You hurt everybody in that building. I was like, I'm so angry.
Yeah.
I was on hold literally from like 9 a.m. to 10:30.
My goodness.
And I told myself I was going to call in the morning because it wouldn't take so long in the morning. It was ridiculous.
It was, yeah. No other way around it.
And then the lady had my mom's name. I was like, Mom. The lady happened to have my mom's name.
Yeah, I heard that part.
It was definitely, you could definitely tell it was a white lady though. But like, I was like, Mom. She was like, don't be mean. I was like, I'm gonna lose every last bit of sanity I have had this whole time.
Yeah, I can kind of relate, just sort of to tell my own story. There's this manager that I have here at the homes the home that we rent in. And this lady has been here ever since we moved in back in 2011. So it's been like 12 years.
Yeah.
This lady, you know what? I'm not gonna insult her appearance or say whatever her race is. It's not what you think, though. Basically, she's treated me with complete disdain ever since we've moved in here. Like every time I've mentioned that something has broken down in here, and it has, she just pretends like I'm just some sort of person who causes trouble. And I'm not telling the truth or whatever, so I have stopped treating this person with any modicum of respect at all.
That sounds,
you know?
That sounds like Hispanic. That sounds like Hispanic.
Oh, you guessed it!
Yeah.
You guessed it. Okay, well, anyway, yeah. Like, one of the first things she said, like, as we were signing the renting papers while we were getting ready to move in, is she said, oh, you guys, my brothers and I, you're so well spoken. I'm just like, no, this lady did not.
Yeah, that's I don't know what it is with Hispanics and the way they like to act towards black people. And then like you have those black people that are like, I feel so bad because it's just like this world is crazy. Like you have those black people that are like whitewashed, so they like.
Yeah, that's what my mom calls me. It's okay.
These are the ones that act like they're better than black people.
Okay, now that I don't act like.
And those you're not whitewashed. These are people that think they're white.
No, I am very much aware of what I am and where I come from, and I
Yeah.
don't think I'm better than. I take the mindset that usually the people I'm talking to are smarter than I am, even if they're annoying little. I mean, you know, they're probably smarter than I am. So, you know, I try to listen. I'm not perfect, but you know, I cannot stand talking to this lady or interacting with her.
That sounds like a Hispanic woman.
Yeah, you're right. She's
And
an older Hispanic woman.
the only reason I think I don't deal with that issue
Mm-hmm.
is especially now, because now I didn't decided to throw myself back in that boat and didn't think about it when I did it,
Mm-hmm.
because hair texture, the way my hair looks,
Mm-hmm.
I look mixed.
I thought you were mixed,
I'm not mixed.
but I thought you said. Okay, go on.
I'm not. So I look mixed,
Mm.
but I'm not mixed. People
Okay.
think people think I'm mixed all the time, and I always usually get Indian. I
Okay.
usually get Indian or I get Mexican. And it doesn't help because I have a brother that's Mexican and black
Right.
that my mom had at a young age, but me and him don't have the same dad. We have the same mom, just different dads.
Right.
His dad's Hispanic. I'm just black, but I look mixed.
Hold on. You are not just black. You black.
Yeah. But I look mixed, especially with my hair. Now that my hair is long too, it doesn't help. All throughout high school, people used to, anytime my mom used to straighten my hair, they used to think I was either mixed with Indian or I was mixed with Mexican. And like my features don't help either, because my facial features are kind of smaller. Like certain facial features are smaller. Like I have a black person nose, but it's small.
Yeah.
I have, my eyes are like small, like my ears are little, like I don't have like the bigger features. So it's like I got mistaken for being mixed all the time, and I still do now. I still do now.
All you have to do, I'm sorry, I know this is like way after the fact, but all you had to do during those years was like show up wearing a sari and, you know, like other traditional Indian clothing, and put a red dot in the middle of your forehead. I'm sorry, this is so racist.
I have a story for that. So my best friend, 14 years, is Indian.
Okay.
And she's Fijian. She's Fiji.
Oh, right, you've mentioned her before. Go on. Yeah.
I don't like, I mean, let me not say I don't like, but if I happen, she loves, I despise her sometimes. She loves putting me and my sister in their traditional clothing.
Oh, okay.
She loves it. Mind you, her husband and his family, they're darker than me and my sister.
Yeah.
So we already look like we're part of it. We already look like we're there because the skin tone, the facial features, all that. And then you're throwing us in your traditional clothing. So then we have people talking to us in Hindi,
Yeah.
and we're just kind of like, no.
Yeah, I don't understand a word you're saying there, buddy.
Bro, one time, like, one of the family members was just talking, and I just was looking. I was like, I don't understand you.
Yeah.
And they couldn't understand it. Like, I guess they couldn't understand why I didn't understand. And she had to go up and she had to tell them in Hindi, like, no, she's black.
Yeah.
She's black. She doesn't understand any of it. You got to talk to her in English.
Hey, Dexter, which group do you think you'd fit into?
I've been half paying attention. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Nova being mistaken for being Indian, from actual India, not like Native American.
Oh. Yeah, usually just people just say that I'm either black or mixed, which they are correct.
They are. Mr. Lopez.
Yeah, I get mistaken a lot, and it doesn't help guys to put me in her traditional clothes. It's so bad. I'm like,
Well,
man.
she just wants you to feel like you're family, you know?
She loves, I can't, it's so funny because we joked about like how my brother has family members and like has friends and stuff that think they're family because they've been around for so long.
Yeah.
How
And
are you
so
not flinching?
we were talking about like her, and we're like, we can't get rid of her. It's been 14. She's not going
Yeah.
nowhere.
No.
Like she's going absolutely nowhere. This girl is so fixated
Where
on
the hell
being
did
in.
you come from?
She's so fixated that she wants my sister's daughter to marry her son. That's how fixated she is being in the family.
Yeah, she's gonna have to wait a while on that. Yeah.
She knows that, but does she care? No.
No. Well, there you go.
Yeah, this little 4'10", 4'9" chick is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we're stuck with this one for forever. She's not going anywhere.
Like how I'm stuck with Dexter. We signed the contract. We're hetero life partners.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Like Jay and Silent Bob.
I'm so sleepy.
Well,
I know, but I gotta eat dinner. But the sad thing is I don't have dinner.
I'll hurry up and eat something.
I don't have anything to eat.
Ah,
I know. It's really, really depressing.
that is depressing.
And like walking around hurts because like as the day has progressed, the more I sit down and the longer I sit down, like the more my calf muscles
Yeah.
are tightening up and getting sore. So my calves are on fire. So like me trying to put my foot flat, it hurts.
Yeah. I again, I can kind of relate to that. When what happened? Was it my shoulder? Yeah, it was when I told you I hyperextended like my shoulder trying to hook up my computer to the HDMI cable to my TV. No matter what position I tried to lay down and go to sleep in, it hurt, and not even putting on icy hot helped. So that was some bad juju right there. Where's Juju Games? Where is he?
He was here way earlier.
I should have learned from from doing this the first time. But if I'm gonna do leg day, you can't ignore your calves. You can't have tiny calves and like these big thighs. Like that's not how that works. So like I have to walk around either on my toes or in a pair of heels so that my calves don't hurt as much.
All right. So you're gonna ballerina it all up and walk around on your tippy toes.
I put on a pair of heels, which is so much more convenient because my heels are tall. So
Right.
it takes the pain away from being flat-footed. So it's like it's not as bad. Like it hurts a little bit, but not as much. The only problem is I make a clicky noise when I take steps.
Mm.
I didn't even put my hair up properly. I put it in a braid, but like it'll be fine. My hair will be fine. I'll be okay. Oh my god, I'm sleepy. I need to eat something, but I don't have anything to eat. And I don't feel like making a cup of noodle, but I do need to eat something. I give up, man. I'm
Yep.
just gonna lay here and die.
Oh, don't give up like that, Nova. Come on. I mean, I know you're in a lot of pain and it's frustrating, but
Oh, my military man that I want is not responding, which is understandable because he's probably busy. He said he was going to be in the field all day, and now he's probably sleeping. So, I'm worried about him though.
mm.
He just lost a friend.
Oh,
Um, under terrible Sudoku circumstances. So
I see. Yeah.
I'm very worried about him because he called me yesterday out of nowhere about it, and I talked to him as long as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as he could anyway, till he had to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I told him, I was like, you need to call me tomorrow so you're okay and stuff like that. And he's like, I'll try. And I just fear it's going to be another couple weeks before he calls me again. I'm just like, I don't want that to happen because I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
And he knows I am.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, don't just disappear. Because I was like, don't just disappear on us. Like literally go on a hiatus. I
Yeah.
was like, go on a hiatus, you need to tell me before you do so.
Yeah, so you're not worried.
And he said, I'll let you know. He's like, but sometimes if it happens, it happens. He's like, you need to tell me before it happens because you know I panic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was like, I care about you way too much for you just to disappear and not say anything to me and be gone.
Yep.
So,
Well, I hope he contacts you. But yeah, that's that is rough dealing with that. It's you want to talk to people, but there's just so much pain. It's like it's hard to talk to people, but you have to.
so with him, so the way he operates is he's very analytical,
Mm-hmm.
and he's very aware of how analytical he is, and he knows he's analytical and all that stuff. So he knows. Um, and we're talking and stuff, and he's like, I just hate it. He's like, because I want answers. He's like, I want to know why he did it because it's not like, oh, he just did it. That the way he was telling me everything happened, it's like it was sincerely planned out.
Hmm.
Like it was truly planned out the way it happened. And I had to let him know, like it's not your fault. You did everything you possibly could, but he's so analytical. He's like, I want answers. He's like, I don't. He's like, I'm not gonna get them. He's like, but I want them because my brain. That's how my brain operates. And I
Mm-hmm.
just bad because I can't do anything. Like I'm not there to
Yeah.
be there for him. And like he told me last night, he was like, I wish you were here,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm not, and it sucks. And I'm going through the situation with my grandma.
Yeah. I didn't want to bring that up, but I know that's something you said was going to be an issue. So
My
I've
uncle,
been worried about
my
you too.
uncle, my uncle decided to do a selfish move, and so I'm very angry with my uncle, and I refuse to talk to that man.
I
So
see.
he decided to do a very selfish move, so I refuse to talk to him.
Yeah.
Um, but that's what's so like. So he knows that I'm dealing with my grandma, and he's just dealing with what just happened, and so me and him were both like literally because he didn't mean to, but like his frustration of what was going on with him and his situation triggered me, and since it triggered me, I was like he was hearing the anger and frustration that I'm dealing with and what I'm going through with my uncle and stuff like that, and like what my uncle decided to do. And so he's like I'm sorry. He's like, I didn't mean to trigger you. He's like, I didn't mean to make. He's like, we gotta change. He's like, we gotta do something to change the subject because we're both over here frustrated. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, sorry. He's like, I didn't mean to. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm
Yeah.
like, I was like, it was bound. The anger was bound to come out,
Mm-hmm.
but it was seriously one of those things, and it's just like, okay. But yeah, it was just one of those things, and now I'm worried because he's not responding.
Mm-hmm.
And normally he doesn't, so I can't say anything. Normally it takes a couple days for him to respond, but with everything that's going on,
Mm-hmm.
I want to at least hear like I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine. Like I just need to hear like a response, something like that, because like or I just need to hear something because I'm worried about him. And I told him, I was like, you don't understand. I was like, you don't get it. I was like, I will go and skip a month rent. I
Mm-hmm.
will a month rent to buy a ticket to fly out there to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
And he laughed, and we were on FaceTime, and he laughed about it, and I was so dead serious, like I was laughing. And he was like,
Yeah.
oh, you're serious. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm dead serious. You're not gonna sit here. I'm like, I will skip a month and not pay rent for a month and buy tickets to fly out to you.
How come you won't do that for me, Dexter?
Oh, what?
God dang it! You know what? I'm starting to reconsider this hetero life partnership thing.
No, it works out. It's fine. It's great. It's great. Don't worry about it.
It's like only one of us is putting in any work into this relationship.
I wonder, who made all of your art?
That's not the work I meant.
Hey, work is work.
You know what? That's it. I'm calling a lawyer to I don't know.
Hey, Trap.
Yes.
It's not your fault.
Don't mess with me, man.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, this is not Goodwill Hunting. This is Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back with the Cock Knocker.
Kakariko Village.
Yes. Also, the Cock Knocker was played by Mark Hamill.
Oh.
My leg out. But yeah, so I have a feeling I hear from him about anything, and I'm very worried. 'Cause he also is like told his family and friends and stuff if they need somebody to talk to, they can talk to him and stuff. So, but I'm glad I'm glad though because he was saying something and he said I'm glad he has a therapist though because he said something about talking to a therapist.
Right.
I was like, oh, thank God you. In my head, I was like, oh, thank God you have a therapist, dude. I was like, oh goodness. But he's also military, so they don't want nobody to do some craziness while they're in the military.
Yeah.
But I'm just somewhat worried. I know he's worried about me too, because like all the mess that I'm going through, and he's just like you're pushing it aside, oh so very much for you to just keep going on. Like, so.
So yes, you two are worried about each other, and at least some people are worried about each other.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I was worried about you. Remember when you were your whole area was literally like on fire?
I do remember that. Yeah, that was very scary.
I was so worried.
Okay, I forgive you.
Yay! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Back in Trap's good graces.
Yes, achievement unlocked. Well, Nova, I have been worried about you, and you know, you've made me aware of this, you know, the stuff that's going on, you know, with your man as well as your family, and you know, I'll just say this: I'm glad that you're here talking with us. Well, you're talking with me, and Dexter's sort of kind of paying attention.
Yep.
I'm just very angry. I'm very angry with my uncle.
Yeah.
But I should have expected nothing less than what this man has decided to do.
Right.
But it's the fashion that he decided to do it that has really, truly made me, if I see this man in person anytime soon, I'm going off on him. And I don't care that he's my uncle.
Right, right.
Because he wants to act on social media that he's oh so family oriented and everything like that. You don't talk to your nieces, you don't talk to your nephew, you don't talk to any family.
Yeah.
But you want to act oh so family oriented. So for me, I really just want to just tell him about himself. And the thing is, my dad will not allow that to happen because one, it's his younger brother, and two, my dad's gonna be like, you need to, that's your uncle, you gotta respect him. But I have no respect for my uncle at this point anymore. I have none.
I can relate to that, yeah.
And I'm just nice to certain family members for the factor of my dad.
Yeah.
And like, I barely deal with my mom's brothers and all sorts of stuff like that. And I was telling my mom, I was like, the only reason why I'm still out here in California is because one, I would not be able to stand living with my older sister.
Right.
Because ironically, my military man is in Georgia at the moment. My older sister lives in Georgia.
Oh, I see.
I was like, the only reason why right now that I'm not living in Georgia is because I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Or I would be in Georgia and she would hardly even see me because any weekend I got a chance, I would go down to him.
Right.
But it's just right now the whole situation with my uncle. Literally, I want to. It's like he did a very selfish move,
Yeah.
and and like he shouldn't. I really he doesn't realize how much my dad cares about him as much
Mhm.
as because if it was up to my dad, my grandma would have been let go a while like last week.
Right.
But dad cares about his brother so much that he said he refused to let his mom pass and let his brother choose because he doesn't want his brother to no longer talk to him and
Mm.
blame him for their mom's passing. So yeah,
Yeah.
decided to make a selfish move and do something else that is not going to benefit anybody, and especially her. But he did it because he doesn't know how to let go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Oh,
I
go ahead.
don't,
Sorry.
and now I don't want to have anything to do with my uncle.
Yeah. I've already made it clear that, if there's some sort of end of life situation going on and there's no chance to revive me, I'm just like, just pull the plug. I don't want to be a vegetable, you
I just
know.
learned my parents. So this is
Yeah.
great because I didn't realize that my parents put so much faith into me at this point, and I'm like, oh great, thanks guys.
Mhm.
Now that makes me even more nervous. So I have learned that when it comes to my parents,
Right.
comes to my mom, I am the person to make the decision.
Ah.
My mom has chose me to make the decision. I am the one to make the decision, not my older brother, me. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, thanks. And I learned that when it comes to my dad, if my older sister is not consolable enough to be able to do it, I have to do it. It's a decision of me and her if she can't get it together.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I'm over both my parents when it comes to life or death situations. I'm like, oh great. But I mean, it makes sense because I was gonna go to school to do nursing and I'm very much so in tune with like stuff like that. But I was like, I did not know they had put me in that position.
Yeah, that's something you kind of want to talk about with people first, so they're
But
made aware.
my parents, but I don't blame them because I'm very much so the one that when it comes to stuff like that, I it's how my brain operates. I know how to pick. I know how to choose certain things. So it's like I don't blame them at all because if it was up to my brother would not make the greatest decision for my mom.
Yeah.
And the decision for my dad with me and my older sister, me and her are more likely to be able to come down to a decision when it comes to him than anything else.
Mm.
Because all of us, we all have some kind of medical experience aside from probably my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did home care. My sister has oh gosh, I can't remember what kind of kid it is. Um, like my sister can be a school nurse. She has a certificate like to be able to be a school nurse and stuff like that. So she's got one,
Right.
went to school for that. And my older sister literally works in a hospital. So like we all have some kind of medical knowledge when it comes to this.
Right.
I just didn't know I was the person in the will, in both their wills, that are like the main person to choose what happens. I was like, oh great, thanks.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if I'm horribly disfigured or something, you guys you feel free to pull the plug on me. I'll just be like, just wish me back with the Dragon Balls, and then I'll come back.
You got it, dude.
It's like, oh, this is Trap. This does not look like Trap. Are you sure this is Trap?
Yeah, we got the dental record, so
Are
you'll
you
know because you'll see the gap in like my in my teeth.
the teeth? I
Yeah.
was like, did you draw blood? Did you truly make sure this was Trap?
Dexter would probably be like, he's like 10% sure.
It's like, well,
This time I'm 40% sure.
it's like, well, back at this time on this date in this year, which was like 10 years ago, maybe, 12 years ago. So however long it is, you can scroll it back and listen, and he specifically said that if it comes down to it, we get to make the decision.
Yep.
So, does anybody happen to have the Dragon Balls?
If you know anybody. And if not, it's okay. I'll just be chilling on King Kai's planet, just being like, well, I did the best that I could, but
You know how crazy they would look at us like, what the fuck do you mean? What are Dragon Balls? Be like, well, you guys don't have them. Well, what he said is, if he's horribly disfigured, so I couldn't recognize that it was Trap. Dexter doesn't even know who the fuck this is at all. So we may need to pull the plug.
Yep. I'll just be like, kill me.
He said it. Pulled it.
Yep.
He said to kill him, pull the plug.
Yep. It's like, do you want to live? Do you want to survive? No. Nope, I've had it.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel because I'm not even 30. I'm not even 30 yet, and I'm just like, all these people are dying around.
Yep.
I don't know how to handle that. And like, there's people over here getting married, and I'm not getting married. Yeah, I'm just over here trying to live. Girl, how am I supposed to? I don't even have kids. How is the whole situation with like kids? That's a whole nother just like plot to the. That's a whole nother plot twist. Like, I don't know, man. This whole life thing seems fishy to me.
It's a lot to deal with, most definitely. About 10 years or so ago, my oldest brother had open brain surgery to deal with seizures that he was having. And by that point, my nieces were born. They were very young. The oldest was about 6 or 7. Yeah, would have been about 6 or 7. The youngest was 3. So that is a lot to deal with right there. Yeah.
To me, I don't know because like to me, I don't have kids. My sister kids. My brother's got kids, and my sister has a kid. And she was like, yeah, I'll probably go through pregnancy again. It wasn't bad. My sister, her pregnancy wasn't bad, so she was like, I'm fine with going through it again. And I'm like, I don't even have a kid, and I think another thing that's pissing me off, I have family that's asking me, like, when are you gonna have a kid? When are you gonna find somebody? Like,
Oh boy.
First of all, just because y'all were finding people at 22 and getting married and having kids does not mean that that's gonna happen with me. But like at the same time, I can understand like the clock is ticking. It really is ticking. But like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, bro, I don't even know.
Everyone's different, I'm gonna be 40 in 2 more years. Never been married, never had any kids. I raised my nieces, and it's definitely something I would like. I would like to be married and have kids of my own. But as you get older, and I also have to deal with a disability as well. it, you know, you kind of look at where your life has gone or where it's going, and maybe some things are just not gonna happen. You just don't know. But that's why I say everyone's different. Everyone's journey in life is different. So, you know, that's it's something you have to figure out for yourself, as scary as that is at times and as frustrating as that can be at times as well, because you want certain things to happen at a certain point and then they don't. And then other things happen. You know, no one asked me if I should be my mom's caregiver. It's just I just did it, but there was no conversation about it with the rest of the family. So I don't regret it. You know, I love doing it. I would absolutely be. Honestly, my mom would probably be in a home at this point, because everyone is kind of like doing their own thing. Yeah. So that's all. I just say that to say that things will happen as your life goes on, and you'll just see where the road takes you. But it is fine to have plans or goals.
You don't have a biological clock, though.
Well, kinda. You know, as a man gets older, his ability to reproduce doesn't exactly stay the same. You know, things can deteriorate.
But it doesn't decrease like like a woman's body.
No, it's not. No, we are not the same.
But like,
yeah.
I think my problem is, I think about this all the time. I'm like, am I too picky with like the person that I want to be with, like people I want to be with, and I'm like, am I just too picky? Am I too mean? Am I just like too like don't touch me, don't come near me? Like, am I too much of that? And then I go to Walmart and I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I can't even walk in Walmart without. I'm glad, like when I'm home in Elk Grove, like with my family, I can't go into Walmart by myself because I'm gonna have two dudes trying to hit at like.
Yeah.
When I'm here in Yuba, I ain't gotta worry about it. But when I'm by my parents' house, I gotta worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I recently got some rings in the mail, and one of them legitimately looks like an engagement ring. So if I wear it, and they'll leave me alone. Like if I show you my camera, hold on, like.
All right, just a sec. I see it.
Yeah,
nice.
it looks like an engagement ring. Like it looks like leave me alone. Don't touch me. But at the same time, am I like? I be thinking, I'm like, have I been doing that for too long? Like, have I just been too mean to certain people? Like, I have somebody that has wanted to be with me since literally 9th grade. And I just never felt that way about him. And I still don't. And I just feel bad. And I just feel bad because I'm like, I mean, he could have been my opportunity, but like, I'm not attracted to him the way he is to me. So I'm like, am I wrong?
No.
Like, am I wrong? Because if it was up to him, he would have had me. We would have probably had kids by now and stuff. But I'm like, I'm not attracted to him like that.
And there you go. You can't force yourself to like someone that you don't like.
It just makes me question, and it's a struggle because I like the military dude, but I don't know how he feels towards me. So I don't know if it's a one-way thing and that I'm wasting my time, like hoping and wishing for it, and it doesn't happen. So I'm like, I don't even know where I am. I just feel like I'm gonna be that auntie that just, that's all I am, just an auntie.
Perhaps so. I don't know, but I do know that these are things that are weighing heavily on you, so, you know, I'm glad that you're at least talking about them. With me, I didn't have, like, outside of talking with my mom, I didn't really have anyone in person to, like, talk about this kind of stuff with, so.
I talked to my mom about it because, like, at my age, she had me and my sister and my brother. So, like, by 22, she had me, and then not even 4 years later, about 4.5 years later, she was having my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm like, well, it's weird. It's weird.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. People do things at a different time period in their lives sometimes. I've heard of some people getting married for the first time at 50, though I think at that point they're probably not thinking about stuff like a young couple would, you know, like
Right.
having a family and things of that sort.
And like, my mom told me, it's like, oh, it's all at your own pace.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ask me. I've had family ask me, when am I gonna find somebody? When am I gonna have a like? When? Like, when is it gonna happen? I recently just had my brother's wife ask that question, and out of me being who I am, I just laughed because I'm not gonna sit there and I don't want to ponder the thought, because if I ponder it, it's gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being alone.
Me
But
neither.
but it's just how it is, and I'm just like, I don't like to ponder on that thought because it legitimately will break me, and I refuse to let myself break.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's with everything that way everything is going right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know anymore. Ow, my legs.
Well, I don't think this is an especially great time to, you know, be thinking about that anyway. You know, you have all of these other crises kind of going on at the same time, so, you know, trying to also ask, like, when am I gonna settle down? You might want to give yourself just a little more breathing room on that. You know, kind of come back to the question maybe in a few months or so.
Like, I know
No.
know I shouldn't think about it and stuff, but to be honest, about it makes me not think about what's going on with my grandmother and everything like that. That's honestly what's going on with my mother. The selfish act that my uncle decided to do.
Mm-hmm.
I told you how small I let you guys know how small my grandmother was.
Yeah.
And where my uncle decided that, just put a trach and feeding tube in her. Right.
So it's like forcible breathing, forcible eating.
Yep.
But,
As if it's going to fix anything. And
yeah.
me and my family at this point, we think he's doing it out of guilt. We think he
Yeah.
feels guilt because he has not been around. He doesn't come around. He doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't really deal with family. We think he's doing this out of feeling guilty.
Yeah.
And he will never admit it because my uncle is got such a big ego. I want to feel nah, my military dude's ego is bigger than my uncle's. But my military dude will admit when he's wrong.
Yeah.
But my uncle's got such a big ego that he thinks that he can fix anything and everything with money.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Which is why I want to flip out on my uncle. Sir, you don't talk to none of us.
Yeah.
He don't even know how old I am. I'm your second niece.
Yeah.
I'm technically it's weird, like, it's weird in a way because I was the first niece.
Mm-hmm.
Dad didn't know about my older sister till she was 8, so I was the first niece for like 7 years, and then my dad learned about my older sister, and then that's when she was started to be brought around.
Right.
So there's that. But he doesn't talk to any of us. None of us.
Yeah. That definitely sounds like some guilt right there.
It is. I just want to tell him, like, you just feel guilty because you don't know how to be around family. You want to act all family oriented, but you don't talk to anybody.
Yeah. Yep. Little guilt, little projection. Definitely stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm really sorry that this is all happening all at once. It is definitely a lot of different pressures to have to deal with at the same time.
They did the surgery on her yesterday.
Hmm.
And the only reason why I know she's alive still is because my dad did not call me and tell me that she dead.
Yeah.
So that means apparently the surgery went fine yesterday and she's still being kept alive
Yeah.
by a fucking ventilator.
Yep. And not much, there's because of how far gone she is, it's yeah.
She can't move.
Yeah.
She's 60 pounds. She's skin and bones at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Body, like literally, when I say my dad told me her body completely weak, everything is weak.
Yeah.
She can't move. There was no point in doing that to her. But my uncle feels guilty. He feels the need to keep her alive because, my uncle was her favorite.
Hmm.
So all of this is just karma coming back around because my grandmother treated my dad terribly and treated my uncle oh so very good and also did everything she could for him. But he didn't visit her. He didn't go to see her. He didn't really deal with her. My dad's the one that went to see her all the time, and I was not her favorite. I took care of her for a year and a half. Like, it was just, and I'm like, all this is just karma. It's all karma coming back around. And now the child that you wanted to make your favorite is keeping you alive, even though you're in constant pain because he's being selfish. Because
Yeah.
that's how you taught him to be, is selfish. And you want to be, and she has the nerve to look angry the whole time. That's your own fault. I love my grandma. I really truly do. But this
Yeah.
is all just the karma and everything coming back around to get her.
Truly. I don't suppose your dad can override your uncle's decision.
My dad can, because my dad's the oldest.
Right.
My dad's the oldest, so my dad can override what my uncle says. But the other reason why my dad will not override what my uncle says is because he knows if he tells him, like, just take it, like, take the trach out, take out the feeding tube and stuff like that, just let her pass.
Yeah.
My uncle will say my dad killed her and will never speak to my dad ever again.
That is some cold stuff right there.
And to me, I knew this was coming. I told my mom, I was like, he acted like this when his dad was passing. Because my dad and his dad, my dad and my uncle have two different dads.
Right.
I was like, he acted like that when his dad was passing, and his dad was passing of an incurable cancer. His dad had bone cancer. His dad was dying of bone cancer, and he wanted to act like he was going to keep his dad alive. That's not how that works.
No.
So I knew this was coming. So, like, I'm just glad I am no longer really, like, sad and want to cry about it.
Yeah.
It's thank God, because I really hate crying. I'm angry.
Understandably so.
And if it was up to me, oh, excuse me, hiccups. Oh, I ate that little lemon pie too quickly. Whew. If it was up to me, if I wasn't in pain, I would have probably broke something. I just told you how hard I pushed myself yesterday.
Yes.
If I wasn't in pain today, to the point to where walking is a struggle, I would have probably worked out just as hard again today.
Yeah.
I'm at a point where I'm just pushing myself to a point to where I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately walking right now is painful. I don't want to get up out of my bed. I'm kind of just stuck in this spot. I gotta work out tomorrow. I can't just work out once a week. That's not enough. But like, it's to that point to where, like, everything is boiled down to, as my older sister would say, all my emotions boil down to anger. And she's not wrong. Because I hate crying. So since I hate crying, I refuse to cry. So instead of being sad, I get angry. Like, I refuse. So it's like everything does boil down to anger. And that's all I am right now. I've been angry for the past days.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because my mom can hear it when I talk to her. Oh, she can hear it in my voice. She can tell I'm not. She can just tell I'm angry and I'm just dealing with what's the situation that I've been given. But everything from the whole stupid insurance thing to my grandmother thing to my mother's tale. My mom can hear it all in my voice. She's like, "You sound just like your dad right now." She's like, "And your dad is angry about everything."
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very lovely process. I honestly, the sad thing is, I hate saying this. I'm just waiting for her body to give out.
I mean, at this point, it would not be surprising.
Right, because she was already weak.
Yeah.
So this is what we're honestly waiting for, is for her body to give out. If her body gives out to the point to where, regardless of her being on a ventilator or anything, if
Yeah.
her body gives out, you can't do anything.
No, yeah.
And she's very close to her body giving out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on. And it's bad to say that, but I'd rather her be gone than her being the pain that she's in.
No, I completely get that. I would not want my mom to be suffering. You know, I would, you know, want her to be at peace at if she was at that point, than to, you know, continue suffering by living, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So I can relate to that in a sense.
It's just a good thing that I have not seen my uncle in years. I haven't seen my uncle in years. I legitimately mean I have not seen my uncle. Okay, correction. I seen my, not last year. Yeah, last year. At my sister's baby shower. Seen him
Right.
last baby shower. I didn't really talk to him. I said
Yeah.
hi. I legitimately said hi to my uncle and kept going. My dad looked like, "You're not going to give your uncle a hug," and I just looked at my dad and just kept walking.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to, because he only shows up when he feels the need to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I am with family members. Just love it.
I unfortunately know how that goes. I would say I'm probably not good with like those outside of my immediate family.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I can relate to that.
Go Dexter, go! Go Dexter, go!
I made a monster truck.
That you did, my dude. That you did.
I am very proud of this.
You
Yep.
need more energy.
Hmm?
You need to get batteries.
This is actually enough, because it's barely draining any batteries. I just seen this lady. How is she here again? Oh, this is someone else, I think.
Yeah, it's probably, you know,
Oh, wait, no,
it's
same.
the same Oh, it is the same?
Yeah, because she said, "We meet again."
Oh my god! Did I
Yeah,
tell
she's
you?
just on the path. Sorry, go
Did
ahead.
did I tell you how my cousin decided to throw me under the bus?
No, you didn't tell me this.
So you know the cousin. Remember how I was on the my little cousin that happened as you guys call Little Nova or Little Queen or whatever, Little Prince. That one, the one that was here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I made fun of him. I think.
So that cousin always is in trouble. And when I say always in trouble, he has always been in trouble since he was like 13. He's 16 now.
Right.
Always been in trouble. No freaking lie, all the time. He does stuff. It's so bad. So this happened last Monday. Mind you, I don't talk to my cousins at all. I actually have like their phone numbers in my phone are blocked, so they can't message me at all. They can't message me on Discord. None of them can message me on Instagram. They can't message my phone in general. They're all blocked.
Right.
All of them blocked. Can't message me at all. Like, forget that. So, I guess my auntie had got home last Monday after
Right.
work, and my cousin had been smoking weed in the house.
Oh no.
Mind you, he's not supposed to have that at all. My
No.
my auntie and uncle don't believe in none of that stuff. No drinking, no smoking, none of that.
Right.
And he had been smoking weed in the house, and he had filled it up so much to the point to where my auntie got a. I don't believe she got a contact high when she got in the house. She just probably smelt it, and it was really strong. Because
Yeah.
getting a contact high, as big as that house is, you're not going to get an instant contact high. The house is too big to try
Yeah.
and be like, oh, I got a contact high as soon as I walked in the house. First off,
No.
that house is too big. First off,
Yeah.
first house is too big. Second off, you probably just walked in the house
Mm-hmm.
and it hit you in the face really, really hard
Yep.
because it's a strong smell. You didn't get a contact high. It's not a contact high.
No. Like anytime I smell the stench of weed, it always makes my stomach upset.
Yeah. So like I said,
Yeah.
she just probably smelt it and it was really
Yeah.
strong. And they
Yeah.
go and they're oh so very sensitive to everything. So
Yeah.
apparently they told my cousin that when he turns 18, which is next year, that he's out of the house. He's
Yeah.
gone. And he needs to get himself together and stuff like that. He's like, oh well, I'm just gonna get a job and go live with he said me and help me out. I don't talk to none of y'all.
Yeah.
And my mom is on my lease with me. So
Mhm.
what does my auntie decide to do on Tuesday? As soon as she wakes up or whatever, she calls my mom and tells my mom what my cousin says. Mind you, I went to the store to get what I needed to get. I was out getting food, going to the store.
Right.
My mom calls me. I'm like, yes. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, grocery shopping for some small stuff. I was like, why? What do you need? And she gonna tell me what happened. I was like, how is she gonna throw me under the bus?
Yeah.
I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
I was like, their numbers are blocked. I was like, I have him blocked on everything. How is he
Yeah.
gonna cry? I was like, how is he gonna act like I talk to him when I don't talk? I was like, the last time I talked to him was when he was forced to be at my house. I was like, other than that, I don't see them except for on holidays. I was like, what the heck is happening? I'm always being thrown under the bus, even when I'm
Yeah.
not around.
I
Even
know.
when
Yeah.
I don't talk to them. I don't deal with none of them. Nothing. And I'm still being thrown under the bus. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah. It's like you try to mind your own business, and people just kind of find a way to just try to get into your business, and on top of that, annoy you.
I'm like, I was like, I don't associate with any of them. My mom's like, are you serious? I was like, Mom. I was like, all of them are blocked on my phone.
Yeah.
They're all blocked. I was like,
Yep.
they can't message me even if they wanted to. My
This
mom was like,
reminds me. Sorry, go ahead before I tell my story.
my mom, are you serious? I was like, yes. So yeah, that's what happened last week.
As if you didn't have enough to worry about.
Right. I'm like, I just love everything. Love it.
Well, as long as you love being around me and Dexter, that's all that matters.
Dexter makes me want to choke him out sometimes, but it's okay.
Well, that is understandable. He is kind of annoying.
It's Dexter. Though. I'm okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I mean, he burps constantly. He makes puns. He sings. Well, actually, I kind of like the singing.
I'm okay.
Every time you make that noise, you make me think of Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. Wait, does that mean I'm Kazooie? Am I in your backpack?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now it
You're
all makes
just
sense.
you're just chilling in there.
Great. I hope I have some snacks.
Yes, but only Cheez-Its.
Ooh.
I mean, okay, are they white cheddar Cheez-Its?
No.
Nope, I'm out.
That's what I had to deal with working at as a guidance counselor. There were so many Cheez-Its.
I want white cheddar, Cheez-Its, or I am not staying in the backpack. You can forget about any flying abilities or jumping high or whatever if I don't have my frickin' Cheez-Its. The right kind. That's
Ugh.
right. I want white.
But if I feed you white cheddar, your eggs are gonna smell weird.
Well, that's your problem for dealing with a bird.
I mean, he's got a point.
Do you want the burb or not?
Ugh,
Burb.
fine.
Bird's the word. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So I just love. Oh, and that then the last week was when I learned about all my bills and everything, and that I might have everything be shut off. And yeah, so it's just been a beautiful month so far.
Okay, I just did a thing with Southern California Edison. They have a debt forgiveness program. Like, our electric bill was over $2,000, and I was able to apply for this program, and all that just got wiped out. But
I'm not
After-
in school now, though.
well, your utility company might offer something similar. Is my point?
PG&E.
Maybe, I don't know.
They only had like 2 things that were like third-party things that helped, and one of them, actually, both of them are useless to me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if you can, when you have a moment and when you feel like it, try and look into it and see if because these companies, there's a lot of people leaving California, and these companies, these utility companies, the government, they want to keep people where they are. They want to be Moses in reverse. Do not let my people go.
Right.
Keep them the F here. Sorry,
Right.
that's a line from Ali. I totally stole that. But yeah, they want to keep as much of the population in California as they can because people are moving to other states because it is too expensive to live here. So they might be offering, hey, Sean, he says, greetings and salutations from the Speed Force. He got to watch the Flash movie today.
Oh, nice. Welcome.
So yeah, when you can, Nova, try to see if they have something like that available for you, because I'm sure they would rather keep your business rather than kick you out.
Yeah, I'll check.
Yeah. And yes, apparently, according to Sean, The Flash was a good movie. So I am looking forward to seeing that.
Sweet. Well, this is CC, the fashionista superstar who really likes mushrooms in her clothing.
Mushies?
Mm-hmm.
So Dexter, what part of the story are you in now? Like, what are you doing right now?
Story? I'm
In
doing
Tears of the
side
Kingdom.
quests.
Well, what side quests are you doing?
He's doing a lot of work.
A lot. I did a lot in.
What are you doing right now?
I did a lot in Kakariko, and now I'm in Hatano, the fashion village, apparently.
Okay.
I'm here mostly for the research lab, but I'll do anything, any of the missions here too. Like Cece!
Time to look fabulous.
The best
I
DC movie
see.
since The Dark Knight. Whoa! That's
high
a
praise.
bold claim!
Yep. We have 3 more weeks, I think, till The Flash comes out. Let me look this up.
Excuse me.
Oh, did he see like a
There's
premiere
another
or something?
burp. June 16th. So,
Did he-
1, 2, like, a little over 2 weeks.
Did he see a premiere or something? Or
It was
early
a special
screening or whatever it is?
Yeah, it was like an early screening from Warner Brothers. He tried to go
Oh.
last week, but they overbooked the movie theater.
Oh. Did he get to meet
but-
one of the casts?
No, it wasn't like a premiere. It was just an early screening.
Boo.
Yeah.
I got to meet Paula Pat, however you say her name, in the World of Warcraft's early screen. No, was it early screening? Yeah, I guess it was early screening. She was cool. He was like
Oh,
super
I know-
nervous talking on mic. I like that.
Yeah. It was without credits or end credit scenes.
No, so it was just the movie itself.
Yeah, it's just the movie itself, and I believe some of the effects weren't finished as well.
Oh.
Sean said during his YouTube short video that it might have been the same cut of the movie that was shown at CinemaCon. I think that was like a couple of months ago at this point.
As hyped
So-
as I would be for a movie, I don't think I want to see a movie that's unfinished.
No intro except the director saying this version is unfinished. I mean, okay, I have to admit, if it was the next Sonic movie, the next Godzilla Monsterverse movie, I would watch it, even if it was unfinished.
Okay, I would watch it if every of the CGI characters were in T-pose the whole time.
Godzilla and Kong T-posing the whole time. I would totally see that. You're like,
That
yeah,
would
the
be
movie was
funny.
great, but the Godzilla was just T-posing the whole time, even while breathing his atomic ray.
They were asserting their dominance. It was so intense.
They sure were.
Stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this.
Sean
The
says
CC hat.
The effects were there, but they were still being refined.
Oh.
Okay. So probably needed like another few renders or
CC hat.
passes.
Look at the CC hat. It's
That's
so...
a hat you need to wear, Nova.
That is the most hat there is. Yep.
I don't wear hats.
Well, maybe you should start.
I mean, I like her outfit though, but I don't wear hats.
Truly worthy of owning it. Me, that's me. I'm Dink. I'm worthy. I'll make sure to wear it almost every day. She gives it to me, and then I throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a hat you can get. I think it's if you do her quest or whatever, she gives you the hat. I think it is.
I figured. I can figure that out.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I kind of like her outfit though. I could do without all the frilly like necktie shit, but everything else is decent.
I don't like anything that goes around my neck. It feels too confining. So,
I'm kind of indifferent to that.
mm.
Mayor Reed.
There's like I'm indifferent to that. There's a reason I'm indifferent to that, but I'm indifferent to that. Ah, God damn it! Owie.
But yeah, Sean, that is awesome, and I am definitely looking forward to discussing the Flash movie on our next comics and culture podcast. I want to invite Dexter on for the next one, but you're gonna have to read a comic. That's the only stipulation, my dude.
But comics cost money.
Not
Money
this
that I
one.
don't have.
Not this one, because it's a comic I've already given you.
Oh,
Mhm.
cool. How long is it? I forgot.
Oh my god!
So, the comic that I would like for us to go over is called Common America. I've told you about it before.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an awesome indie comic. And I just fell in love with well, they introduce more characters as the volumes go on. But it's such a great story. It's so cool. It's sci-fi, so obviously that's my jam. And yeah, it's a comic with a very hot, beautiful woman as the star, and she's not a Mary Sue. She messes up quite a bit. And Sean, I will be sure to give you a copy of. I'll give you a copy of the comic on. I'll have to email it to you because the file's too big. It's going to be a PDF, and I'll send it to Brucey as well because he wants to come back. He had a great time on the show too. And yeah, we can talk about that, and whatever else is happening in pop culture at that moment in time.
Sweet.
Yeah, Sean said I
speaking,
could pick the comic. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
where can I find this comic? Oh, okay, yeah. Speaking of movies that, because going back to the movies, I should say, I watched D&D today, Honor Among Thieves. Man,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it was actually pretty decent.
It was so good. Like, I knew exactly what was going to happen at a peak moment at the end, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. So it freaking hit me. Let me just say, that dragonfly. Oh my god, that hit me. I didn't think it would hit me, but it hit me. That's all I'll say.
That's right, Sean. The lead character is a well, actually, yes, she is a redhead, but when she transforms, she becomes a blonde, kind of like Sailor Moon. Well, Sailor Moon's hair color doesn't change, but it's kind of inspired, a little inspiration by Sailor Moon. But anyway, yeah, the Dungeons and Dragons movie. So, I have not seen it. I want to see it.
It's on Paramount Plus.
I don't have that. I'll have to see
Aw.
if my brother has that. All I have right now is Amazon Prime, Crunchyroll because I'm still watching Vinland Saga, and
It should be on Amazon too, but I'm not exactly sure.
let me check.
Like, it could be available for rent.
Okay.
I kind of want to watch it again. I really like the tiefling and the villain. They are both hot in their own way, and you will see why.
Nice.
Well, you will see why I like them.
Okay, yeah, to rent it is $5.99, so I'll have to wait till I get paid again because I am broke.
It is okay. We are all broke.
Yep, it happens. Where is Mr. Stackhouse on Discord? Here he is.
Oh, I need to turn on the fan. It's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here. So remove all of your clothing and your boots and your motorcycle. I think I went into Terminator there.
Yeah, you kind of did.
It is getting hot in here. So give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
No.
But that requires me to stand up and my legs.
I do not care. I am a Terminator. I do not feel human pain. Now, let me go into your closet and see what you have. And see if anything fits me.
I may have thunder thighs, but nothing will.
It's okay. I'm a Terminator. I have human tissue over endomental skeleton. I weigh like 2,000 pounds.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm struggling. I feel like a fucking baby deer. Okay. I feel like a baby deer. I can't even put my foot flat.
You know what, Dexter? This would be the absolute perfect time to tickle Nova's feet because she couldn't move.
Wow.
You will die. It will be slow and painful.
I know,
what?
But you know what? It'd be kind of worth it. Just get like one of those feathers and just be like, tickle, tickle.
I will. Oh my god.
Does this tickle? Does it tickle?
It's so much. I've worn so many. I don't even attempt to I give people forewarnings at this point. I'm like, I am not responsible for any injuries because one, my legs are too strong. So like, I leg press 140 pounds. My body weighs 200 pounds, so I can carry 200 pounds with no problem. So I'm too strong. I've legitimately if I Spartan kick you, you're screwed.
I know.
Like I tell people all the time, I'm like, I am not responsible for your injuries. Like, don't if I tell you that is the one That is my 1 week. That is a serious weak spot. And if you decide to do it, I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible. You chose death.
Yeah, it would be extremely painful, as Bane said, but you know, it would just be kind of funny. And that makes it all the worth the risk.
Chose death. I did not choose death for you.
I know. I chose my own path.
Like, I'm not responsible for any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I have like this little thingy on my phone that protects my camera. But the way this phone case is made, it's got like the little cap thingy that protects me. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull that off. I mean, it's broken anyway, but I'm just very curious. Now I gotta fucking get this case off my phone. So I got a case from. Look at my phone case.
Wow. I just saw an email. I was looking for Sean's email, and then as I was spelling out his email, I saw an email from a person I have not contacted in about 10, 11, about 11 years now. No,
Wow.
this is an artist I worked with when I was trying to work on a video game idea a long time ago. Her name was Chandra. And it's so weird. Like, we had a great working relationship, and then after the project was over, I was trying to contact her, like, hey, do you want to, you know, help me out some more with some other concepts to further this game idea? And never heard from her again. She never responded to any of my emails.
Bitch.
You know, people are weird. I had a friend block me. I think I told you about this before. He just up and blocked me on Twitter and every single social media platform that we were connected on. And I still have no idea why. We were friends for like 9 years. I guess. I kind of happened on, like, he was working on this comic called The New Birth. I guess it had some sort of biblical, sort of quasi-biblical connection. And I saw it. He was selling it on Amazon Kindle. I was like, oh, he actually worked on some more of it. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, my whole point is that it was weird to see someone end their work after like a decade of not hearing from them.
Yeah, I have. What I recently did that I feel like I screwed myself over by doing this, but what I recently did, I took my time out one night and I sat and I just prayed and I asked the Lord. I was like, if somebody is not supposed to be in my life, do not let them stay around.
Oh, I guess I better go then.
No.
I'm just being dumb.
But no, I had asked the Lord. I was like, especially when it comes to like relationship-wise and stuff like that. I was like, if somebody is not supposed to be, I was like, if somebody is not meant for me or they're not supposed to be around, me, do not let them stay around. When I tell you, I lost so many people I was talking to at one point.
Oh wow.
Like friend-wise, gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Well, I guess you got an answer to your prayer.
Man, I lost so many people. It was crazy. I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I even asked the Lord. I was like, I recently. I laughed. The Lord, when my military did that, I asked the Lord. I was like, if He's not meant for me, because I have feelings for Him. I asked the Lord. I was like, if He's not meant for me, don't let Him stay around.
Right.
Because I have feelings for Him. And the Lord kept Him around this whole time. So like, okay, so He's supposed to be here for a reason.
Yeah. Nova, you're kind of cutting in and out. There's also a lot of like background interference going on.
Because I'm fucking with my phone.
Okay, I was
I'm
wondering what that
aggressively-
was.
I'm aggressively fucking with my phone. I'm trying to get like this little plastic thing that
Mhm.
protects the camera on your phone off
Mhm.
of the phone case, and this bitch is not budging.
Yeah.
So it's like seriously. So I might not. Might have to mute myself and just sit here and fuck with this phone and get this bitch off.
I understand. I was just wondering like what all the noise was.
Let me mute myself.
All right. And I will also be right back, Mr. Trickster, because I must go say goodnight to my mommy.
Okay. Oh, I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? But he's still looking at me, so I should say something. This is what I think when people talk to me. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. 100 hot-footed... This mission sounds familiar. I think this mission was also in Breath of the Wild, and I fucking hated it. I never did it. I'm not getting 100 hot-footed frogs. Fuck you. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Great. Cool. Misko's Fables fashion items hidden in a cave within Walnut Mountain. Okay. I need to go to that tower so I can map the place out.
Oh. Huh? Ah.
I got it off.
Nice.
I forgot that it was like tempered glass, like a little tempered glass that protects your phone camera, which is why I was struggling to get it off. That thing was ridiculous, but I got it off. And now I have my new phone case on my phone, and it's a cow print phone case.
Nice.
Because move, motherfucker.
Moo, motherfucker. Alright, I have 3 hot-footed frogs, so I just need to get 7. There should be 7 in the well. Here's the die guy. Whoa, he looks weird.
Okay. My legs. My leg. My leg.
Oh yay, mushroom.
My leg.
20 bucks. We worked the paraglider. Ordinary fabric, Sheikah fabric, Lucky Clover Gazette, Horse God fabric, CC fabric. Let's go with the Sheikah. Yeah, I want the Sheikah. Why do I have to get in? Launch? What? Oh god! Oh, I get it. That's kind of funny. Okay, that's cool. Wait, I want to paint my helmet if I can. Oh, now he's got a mission for me. Jesus. Got a favor, actually. It's not enough for me to just rework your fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand at making my own patterns. Just like CC, of course. Hers are all original designs. Making fabrics from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. That's where you come in. Could you cast around for some reference material I could use as inspiration? First, I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call a choo-choo. That kind of choo-choo is everywhere, even just outside the village. I'm too paint-hearted to get near them. I think if I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo or a nice choo-choo, it would help a lot. Okay. Taking a picture of choo-choo walking fast.
Murder!
Die. Oh, the whole outfit. Okay, that's fine. Choose color. You're wearing some clothes you actually can't dye. Oh, probably the Midness helmet. That sucks. That's the one thing I wanted to change. Well, actually, I do want to change the barbarian thing stuff too.
Some things can't die, like there's exclusive items that can't be changed.
Yeah, I figured. The exclusive items and shit.
That's a kind of funny shirt. It says, "Sorry, I'm late. I saw a cow."
Funny.
Moo.
I'll also go with black. Black is fine.
Moo. Oh, I should buy that for my niece. My sister would hate me if I did. Let me not.
Oh, flint. Perfect. Choose 5 ingredients you like to use. All the flint. I have so much flint. Just use flint. Alright, do it. Here we go. Just like in the last game. Haha. Although I never really dyed my stuff. By the tints, we hardly ever get this color to come out. You look dashing. Do you find this palatable? If you'd like to do a re-dye, just let me know. Okay. I'm on a campaign for CC. Anyone who's a read? Okay, no. No, let me out. Let me out. Must campaign for CC. What's this sign say? Hot to know. School? I want to go to school. I want to learn. Oh, school's out. It's snack time. Oh, look at that. Is that a guy? Yeah, that's a guy. Looks like a monkey. Hello, monkey guy. Oh, that's a lady. My bad. Can hardly call this a field yet. It'll need a lot more work before it's through. Well now, what's a wanderer doing in your neck of the woods? Going where you please is a perk of being a traveler, eh? Chalk it up to fate and let me tell you about this place. This is a Hatsudo School field. Right now, it's more like an empty lot. But it used to be a good little field. I aim to get it back in shape so it can support crops again. It's hard work fixing up a plot after it's gone to seed. It'll be a spell before anyone can plant anything here. You have anything to say? Have a Hylian mushroom. Support CC in the election. Gift from CC, thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folk. But I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Okay.
I just almost screamed, but I had to remember that I wasn't muted. So, like, the instinctual factor of just wanting to release a scream, I couldn't do it.
A zoom.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Jeez. Oh no, I forgot to water Grandma. Shoot. I will water Grandma tomorrow. She'll be okay.
It's kind of funny.
What's funny?
Watering Grandma.
Well, my plant is the plant. Well, I call it Grandma because it's a piece of my grandma's plant that my grandma had gave my mom years ago.
Yeah.
Like the plant itself is older than me.
Ooh, I could be a teacher. I'm teacher material. I mean, look at me. I'm teacher material, right?
Hmm.
Good enough. Yes, yes, what is it? Oh, it's you. Dink. Dink, you're back! Ah, my apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. What about Princess Zelda? She appears stuff. She's like a ghost. She's back in time, whatever. Which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built a school, you see. She cared so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had to return. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Dink, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you like. That said, class has ended for today, but I hope to see you here tomorrow morning. I gotta go to school. Neat. Oh, the school bell. Ring ring. Oops. I should probably use something that's actually going to ring it, like, this one. Okay, I can't hit it. Never mind. What did that say? Desperate strength? I don't know what that means. You're desperate for the strength. I gotta do that shrine so I can get back here easily.
Oh my god, you can dress up as one of the ninja dudes?
Mm-hmm.
Is this in the old game?
I think so.
And get like an earthworm technique? Earthwake?
That I don't know. But I do remember that costume being in Breath. Donkey! Oh, that's a guy without CC wear. I'm gonna give him a mushroom once I learn how to climb. There we go. Hey, have a mushroom. Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. I was at the counter right now. Can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife, Rima. You'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around here, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I knew my dear Primo was the type to get so worked up about fashion. Need something? Here you go. Here's a mushroom. Ah, for me? Thanks. My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she is pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC is alright in my book. And I'm not the only one. Kyoan from the farm on the hill said the same thing. Kyoan. I think I already got to whoever Kyoan is. Not that I really care. I'm just going around aimlessly talking to people. Hey, there's the well! That's exactly what I needed. Just what I needed. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, that, yeah, I already know that. That's an easy recipe. Come on. Into the well we go. I love it when it makes a splash. I want the bomb. Thank you for the bomb. Oh, there's a lot of frogs here. Perfect. Okay. Let's start collecting. Hot-footed frogs. 2. I need 7. Oh shit. I need to go the other way. My pants are glow in the dark. I'm kind of glad I made it black so that the glowy parts stand out more. And it reminds me of Twilight Princess, which is perfect because I have Midna's helmet. Haha. I thought of everything with this outfit. Haha. I'm so smart. I need more frogs. Come at me, bro. Oh, right, I can do that. Freeze! Why is it not freezing? There we go. And now my thingy's broken. Fire! Okay, that does nothing. There we go. There we go. A. Colors, dude. The colors. Dude. Colorblind. Shield of the Mind's Eye. Okay, I think the other way was a dead end. Maybe this was a dead end too. Let me just check it out. I only got 2 hot-footed frogs. What the fuck? I got 5. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Oh, frog. Frog! No! Don't hop away. I need you. Shit. Choo-choo! I did it. Choo-choo. No. No! No! Gotcha! You scared away the other one, you asshole. How dare you? I don't think there's any more frogs. How unfortunate. This game is huge. Then again, I am going really slow. Oh, is this another? Yeah, this is another well to the west. Oh, froggies. Must get the froggies. No, he went in the water. That's gonna be harder to get. Gotcha. These frogs are everywhere. Gotcha. I think that's 7 or 8. Yeah, 8. Cool. Damn it, I scared him away. I just need 2 more. Wait, no, that's not a hot-footed frog. That's a tireless frog. I don't need that one. Fuck. Oh, what is that? Wait, where does that go to? Oh, another well. Okay. Well, this is a dead end, so I'll just go back. There's other places to go. Hopefully the other frogs have spawned at this point. Or respawned, I should say. Doesn't seem like it. That's fine. Burn. Easy. No froggoos. How many froggoos I need? 2. I need 2 more. Oh my god, this place is freaking huge. I need to... I kinda... You know what? I'll just keep going. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Wait, can I probably can do it from here. Yep. Get over here. Shield of the Mind's Eye. It's not really that good. Froggy, where are you? I want to, Froggy. What the fuck are you? Mom. Another. There's a lot of wells in this fucking place. Aha! There you are, frogs. I need exactly 2, and you are 2. I hop too, just like you, frogs. I hop. Gotcha. 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 I did it. I got the frogs. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Nice. Got him. There are so many bright seeds. Gimme. Thank you. Jesus. And this is where we started, I believe. Yep. Hey, wake up! I want to give you a mushroom if you're on Reed's side.
I don't want your mushroom.
I'll give you a mushroom. Oh, damn it.
I don't want your mushroom.
She don't want my mushroom. How dare her.
No,
Excuse me.
I don't want your mushies.
What's the matter? Hometown and oh! Your hometown is safe. It is no longer full of pirates. You're welcome. Wait, but Korean villages. I think I told you that its suffered constant pirate attacks at the point where I did hear the villages flooded without any loss. What good is it? Oh, she's worried. She hates the fact that they're destroyed. Okay, got it. Don't worry, that'll be fixed soon.
She looks like a mushroom.
Let's go to the shrine. Yes.
No.
Yes. Zenmik Shrine. Dragon.
Time to be a degenerate.
Degeneracy is the name I be.
Like,
Scoop it out. It's ice cream. Scoop it out.
I legitimately need a massage. Like my knees, my calves are not having it. I can't walk.
It's very interesting. Lightning. That's a lot of balls. Balls. Oops.
I was born by the river.
Zap.
Nah, you dummy.
I knew that was gonna happen. I just wanted that. I made the wheel spin. That's
Good job.
great. Now I gotta attach one of the balls to the wheel. There we go.
I just would have made a scoop.
Nah, I'm just gonna attach it. Scoop doop. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
I did it. I did it as it intended. You like me, Daddy Nintendo? I did it. Anyways.
Is there no treasure chest, or you just don't care?
Oh right, I forgot about the treasure chest. I'll go back in. Nice. I got 4. If I remember correctly, I think there is a shrine in this village. Like a goddess shrine. Scoop it out. I'm guessing the treasure is in the pile of balls.
Or it might be up at the top, on the other side.
I think I already looked at the top. You mean over there?
Yeah.
No. Just seems like a long way to get back.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Trap Man.
Thanks. I was sending some emails. I sent Sean the email for to read Common America, and then I also sent it to Brucey Juicy. So I already sent it to you, so that covers all the bases.
Nice.
Now I must take my nighttime medications.
Nighttime medication.
I made it as long as you did, but I would have. That's a good.
I know
concept.
you wouldn't, because you're not me.
And what are you?
I am all of me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So
my destiny.
So Shadows in The Legend of Zelda. Who'da thunk?
That's why I would like that. It's stuck now.
Well, it's a good thing I experimented and learned from my mistakes.
Gotta let them cook. Even if the cooking tastes bad.
Let them cook. Oh, now all the balls are on it. And all my balls!
Ah, balls.
Don't get
Yeah,
stuck.
I see it. I see the treasure chest. You get stuck here.
I was just like,
No, that was a genuine question. How you get stuck there?
I don't know. Maybe get trapped under one. I don't know.
But I wasn't there.
Strong Zonite longsword.
Step
Great,
seven.
cool. Alright, I'm out of here.
Look, I don't want to be stabbed today.
How about tomorrow?
I'll have to see how I'm feeling about tomorrow.
Ooh.
I mean, a different kind of stab wouldn't be too bad. Sorry.
Stab.
He just got violence on the brain.
Nah, just degenerate hours.
Stab.
Okay.
I got a sword. I can stab you.
I don't know if I want that.
I didn't ask if you wanted it.
Oh, I see. So this isn't my choice.
Now you're getting it.
Oh, man. I don't think I like this whole kidnapping thing. Oh, that reminds me. Ryan George released a compilation of, like, the first guy videos. And it's all about, like, his crime videos.
You'll be fine. I'll just suffocate you. I'll make sure you. I'll suffocate you enough to where you just pass out, and I don't overdo it.
Well, that's very thoughtful.
Yeah, just knock you out, basically. Or I can chloroform you.
Now, that's like the beginning of a kidnapping, and I don't know if I want to be kidnapped.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this sounds really fun.
This went from stabbing to kidnapping. You guys are a bunch of degenerates.
I think Dexter would be okay if I kidnapped him. He'd be fine.
Until I miss my computer.
Nah, I have a computer. You'll be fine.
Oh, but I want my computer. It has all the stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay, Nova, I'm gonna send you this video compilation, and hopefully it'll give you a giggle or two.
I'm gonna be late for school. I gotta go to school. I made it. Hi, kids. This is what peak alpha male looks like.
Oh my god, no.
Not even close.
Not at all.
Today's class will be a history lesson. Story of
We don't want to see a picture of your boyfriend again.
Sadly, he's my boyfriend. I wish he was. It'd be a different situation.
All right. Well, I sent you the video compilation.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'll watch it later.
Okay.
I'm still fighting sleep at the moment.
Ew, look at that kid all the way on the right. Look at his nose. Ugh.
That kid on the right kind of looks like how I looked when I was like a little kid. Not the nose, but like the general face shape and like the eyes and stuff.
That's real degenerate.
I am a degenerate.
We're all degenerates.
Got any pics or proof to back up this so-called 10,000-year-old calamity? It's no fairy tale, I assure you. These are real historical events.
My degeneracy is like very hidden compared to men. It's kind of funny.
I'm sorry, Dink. This isn't how I thought the lesson would go. If I had more foresight, I'd have borrowed the screen depicting the calamity from Lady Impa's Hall. Oh. Kakariko village, where the hall is located, is also in Nikluda, but it's too far to the northwest for a casual visit. If only I could show these children a detailed image of the screen depicting the calamity, I think they'd understand. Although I suppose it isn't Lady Impa's Hall now, is it? More accurate to call it Paya's Hall. Semantics, whatever. Anyways, I can go there real quick. Fear not, citizen.
Yep, you can teleport.
What about Nick?
Nope.
I'd spaz if I saw somebody fucking just disappear in front of me like a goddamn fucking spirit. Like you just degenerate. I'd fucking freak out. Like there's no way you would calm me down from that shit. Like
Yep.
I just did it in front of the kids. They're all scarred. They just witnessed a murder.
I witnessed a murder.
Let's see if I can do this real quick before school's over.
Oh, this is a timed event?
Well, I mean, their school that they do. Where the hell is it? I just seen it somewhere. Oh, is it upstairs? Yeah, there it is. Screen depicting calamity. Blink. Easy. I'm so cool. Man, I rule.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I need to teleport. Haha. Oh
What
my
if he
god.
screamed every time he did teleport, though?
Ah.
Nice on. Yeah, I know, right?
What if he did scream, though, like every time he teleported? Do you know how traumatizing that would be?
And it
That's
would
why I
have
do
to
it.
be the scream that he does from Ocarina of Time. That that one.
Too bad I didn't hear it because Discord cut out.
The-
Haha.
Right, the Discord hates you.
F you, Discord. I do cool screams.
It was
I don't think you want to brag about that.
No, that is worth bragging about because that shows my vocal range.
Take this vocal range and shove it up your bum, cause I don't give a fuck.
my boo bitches.
Well, scratch
Hey
it.
kids, this is peak Sigma energy.
It's hard to scratch a boob. It's jiggly.
As a person who has man boobs, I can relate.
I have man boobs too. Man booby,
I bet mine are bigger.
probably.
I bet Nova has the biggest ones out of all of us, though.
No way, mine's bigger.
I basically have cantaloupe strapped to my chest.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're all gonna like stand like shoulder to shoulder, and then we're all just gonna pull up our shirts.
I have cantaloupes basically strapped to my chest.
I know. I'm aware.
It's like that Austin Powers movie.
Yep, with the fembots. Machine gun jubblies. How did I miss those, baby? Perhaps next time you should try full play. Oh, right. Oh, my God.
Damn, he didn't see it coming.
He should have, though. He should have felt that ammunition.
Big bloody boobs. It's shaped like boobs.
Exactly.
Each of them was controlled by a skilled pilot as well, with the sword that seals the darkness and the power of the sacred princess. The ancient hero stopped the calamity. For a long while after that, the lands of Hyrule knew peace. The time when the people forgot about the calamity was the moment to return to menace them once more. Tell us more, when did this all happen? This all happened about 100 years ago. It began with an oracle prophesizing the calamity's return. The royal family took their cues from legends of the past. They found and excavated the divine beast. Skilled members of the Rito, Goron, Zora, and Gerudo peoples were selected to pilot them. They were called the champions. The wielder of the sword that seals the darkness and the sacred princess, all the pieces from the legend were in place. But this time, the calamity would not be divested so easily. Does something happen? Sadly, the sacred princess was unable to awaken the holy power within her. The divine beasts were taken over by the calamity. Those selected to pilot them lost their lives in the process. Worse still, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness was badly hurt. Just when it all seemed lost, the sacred princess came into her power and devoted her whole being to keeping the calamity at bay for 100 years. Is everyone following along so far? It's basically a recount of Breath of the Wild, haha.
Yep. It's like, in case you missed season 1, here's the recap.
Here you go, kids. After spending 100 years dormant, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness awakened. His wounds healed. He won back the divine beast with the help of several allies, including some of the champions' descendants. And in the end, the hero defeated the calamity, and the sacred princess stopped the evil one. Sorry, I got a little emotional there at the end. It's a true story, though.
Yep.
All that
Trust
we
me,
have,
bro.
our land, our lives, our civilization, we owe it to all those who fought for it through the centuries. Wow, I want to be like the ancient hero and give the next generation good lives too. No kid would ever say that.
No. This is some anime bull spit right here.
Ah, that went splendidly. Too splendidly. Words cannot convey my satisfaction. And I couldn't have done it without you showing us the screen, Dink. Once again, thank you so much for your assistance. Oh, that's right, you should have something for all your help. Would this do? You fuck. I don't want rice!
Oh, rice comes in handy.
I already have rice! I have so much rice, I bought so many!
You'll need more. You'll be fine. I have a question though.
No.
How
Yes.
old is Link and Zelda?
I
like
have no
they're-
idea.
Like in these games, these specific games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I think in Breath of the Wild, Zelda was supposed to be about 16 or 17.
That sounds about right.
Well, Zelda's age, she's not really gonna age in this one too
Mhm.
much for a certain reason, and I know why. My
Yeah.
question is, how old is fucking Link? He's lived twice 100 years to defeat Ganon.
Once 100 years, actually.
So
This
this
is
game
another
only
100 years later.
No? This does
thought-
not come out 100 years later. What the hell are you talking about?
I thought Tears of the Kingdom only took place like a couple of years later after the events of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Does
there are
it?
characters that are still here that are like similar ages. Hora was a
Yeah,
little
like-
kid. Hora was a little kid, and now she's like a young adult. It's been a few years.
Well, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't make sense to me because, like, Ganon's like, isn't he supposed to be only born like only once like every 100 years?
Yes, and he was still alive during the Breath of the Wild, so no other male Gerudo came to be.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, the female Gerudo had to take mates from the Hylians in order to, keep having a society.
And remember, it said in Breath of the Wild that Ganon gave up on reincarnation. So when he became the Calamity, he was just that for a while. So there was no male Gerudos for a while as well.
There are no male Gerudos in general, but okay, I guess that makes
I meant
sense.
for like
Yeah.
the 100-year thing with Ganon.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
You okay?
Well, as long as you understand it.
No, I'm not okay. No, not at all.
Okay, great,
Okay.
cool.
My brain.
You should taste it for yourself, dink! Speaking of rice, our next subject is home economics. I plan to use the occasion to take up dishes that use Highlander rice. Cool.
home
Wait, teach me a lesson 1. There must be another lesson here. Well, good morning to you. Thank you for your contributions. History class is ordinarily a bit slow-paced for the children's taste. My last lesson may have been the first time I've seen them enjoying a history lecture so much. Our next class is a home economics lesson. Naturally, you're free to sit in again if the subject interests you. Cool. Today's lecture is in home economics. Food is essential for our survival. Hi, it's me, the Sigma Energy Link.
Oh my god, shut up.
The keen culinary sense can help you stay alive in this perilous world. I'd like to put a question to you all. What dish do you get by mixing Goron spice with Hylian rice and raw meat? Curry.
I was gonna say that.
Goron spice is the hot stuff they sell in Goron City in the Northeast, right? Yes, good job, kid. You put 2 and 2 together. If it's got Goron spice in it, the answer can't be anything but curry. Nice. But the only other thing in it is raw meat, right? So obviously, the answer has to be meat curry. Yes, that's correct. That one might have been on the simple side for all of you. How about this one then? Take Goron spice, Hylian rice, and mix in monster extract. What do you get then? A very disgusting dish. What the fuck, dude?
Sounds like if Monster Energy tried to make a meal.
Monster what?
So,
Aren't monster
according
parts
to-
only used for medicines? You're right, kid.
According to this article that I'm looking up on this site called Inverse, Tears of the Kingdom takes place about 2 to 3 years after Breath of the Wild.
Wow, 2 to 3 years? Wow, Bird really grew up fast. Her little age experiment must be on the fritz.
Wasn't
Oh, are you
Wasn't
talking about
Lura-
the scientist?
yeah, the
Mhm.
scientist wasn't she?
Oh no, she figures out how to age herself.
That's what I was going to say because she was a young adult before the calamity happened.
Mhm.
And then, fast forward 100 years, she's like a little old lady, but now in Tears of the Kingdom, she's like a young woman again. So
No,
Oh, what happened?
he after 100 years, she made an age experiment that aged her backwards to a little kid in
Yeah,
Breath of the
she
Wild.
accidentally
Oh,
reversed
okay. She was a
herself.
little kid. Okay, I thought she was a little lady, like a little
No,
old lady.
she accidentally reversed herself in Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
In this one, she's done figured out how to age herself forward enough,
Okay.
So now
so
she's
not
hot.
little anymore.
Yeah, I've seen some hot art of her on Instagram, and I'm like, I see what's going on here.
It's
See if
purr,
I can find
baby.
it.
Aren't monster parts only used for medicines? Yeah, if you try to cook with monster parts, it's a disaster every time. No one would eat curry made with monster stuff. I call trick question. Good job, kids. Hey, settle down, children. This lesson may be too advanced. In fact, combining monster extract, goron spice, and Hylian rice makes monster curry. Oh, wow. But judging from your skeptical faces, you won't believe me unless I put a dish of it in front of you. I'll have to make some curry for them, but I don't have any monster extract. I'm told that it can be had in Terrytown up north in Akala. Well, I definitely cannot continue this because I do not have goron spice or monster extract, so I have to go to Terrytown and Goron City. Well, let me double check to see if I don't have goron spice. That is an oil jar. I don't know why I have an oil jar. Make some fried chicken with that.
Collect oil, duh.
Wait, I actually could make fried chicken. I have chicken parts. Where is it? I have raw
Oh.
chicken.
I just remembered. I think they might be releasing the code, the Steam code for Street Fighter 6 tonight.
Oh.
I might have to stay up a little bit and see what happens.
You just might have to, buddy. You
Yep.
just might have to. Now,
Wait, what? What, Nova?
What?
What'd you say? Okay, I see what's going on here.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
All right,
It's
never
another
mind.
it's another song that you don't know.
You know what? You guys just sing your songs. I don't care.
We'll sing them to high heaven.
You do that.
Where is... Oh, right. Okay. Here's the shed. It is currently locked up. But if I go from the well and make my way up it, I should be able to... Shit.
Hello?
Maybe I was wrong. Oh wait, hold on. Alright, trial and error time.
I don't think you're over enough.
I don't think so either, but I'm looking how far I need to go.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I went
What the
a
hell?
completely different direction. Alright, so it's towards there. Here we go. Alright, let's try here. Ah! Victory!
Good job.
Notes towards a new variety of pumpkin. Huh. I firmly believe that Hatano's village charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms, but there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer of in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Very interesting. Where the hell is she?
You didn't get the tower for
Clavia.
that area?
No, not yet. Because it's like way over there. I'll do that in a minute. Oh, she's over here. Ah, she's up there. Okay. Okay.
What's that?
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Confusing the old man. Success. Da, 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 da.
Now for a heaping dose of get off my lawn!
I'm a hopping frog like you. Haha. Hop, hop,
It's
hippity hop.
kind of funny because Discord was cutting it out, so it makes it funnier.
Nice.
Your face is funny.
I try to be, and I try to make my face funny.
My own home.
This is Link's house?
Well, it used to be. They stole my fucking home.
Ah, darn it.
Hey, golden horse. I sell this horse. And what's this?
Is it named Shadowfax?
What is that? Oh, it's just a picture of a field. That's nice. What about over here? Gold!
Guessing, well, I was gonna say, does Link live in Hyrule Castle now? Or I guess maybe he did until...
Probably. I mean, he is still a knight of Hyrule. Technically.
And a Knight of the Wind.
Haha. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? You got that thing I sent ya?
You still got that bag I gave you?
You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin, so that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. Could have just asked Cece about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for it. It's a relief to find out the truth, and a lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to vent test clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, it's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promise you a reward and I keep my promises. I already have so many tomatoes. What a pair the two of them make if they would just get along. Oh, I seen that you can make pizza in this game.
Nice.
That's great. I think the ingredients are Hylian rice, the Hylian tomato, and cheese.
Oh, so it's a dough made from rice.
I think, because I'm not sure if there's a flour in this game.
I think you can get bread. I'm not too sure.
No, I don't remember bread being the ingredients. Where the hell am I?
I don't know.
Why are
Where
you
are you?
taking me?
Oh, I know where I am. I remember this place. Oh, egg. Gimme.
To my sex dungeon. I'm kidding. I don't have one.
Or do you?
No. Trout's not wrong. It's that literally there's yet is coming. I will eventually, if I get a house, that will eventually happen.
Nice.
I just seen the lady. Where the hell did she go? She went inside? She probably went inside.
I will visit it and I will make suggestions about what to include.
She did not went
If
inside.
it
I have no idea
happens,
where they went.
it won't just be because of me. I can promise you that one.
Alright.
I promise that one. If it happens, if I ever get one, it's not just because of me. Because
Already
let me
talked to
tell
you.
you something. That military dude, shit's crazy. That man crazy.
Yeah, he's full of debauchery.
Bro, the shit that this man has told me before. I was like, interesting. I'm like, I mean, this is some 50 Shades of Grey shit.
I was just about to say that.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, he's 50 Shades of Grey, man.
I was just pissed off because he had to leave because he told me legitimately. He was like, well, if I wouldn't have had to leave, like I would have started. He's like, I would have set up my apartment better. He's like, but they're moving me again. I was like, you motherfucker.
Yep.
I was like, son of a bitch.
He told you all the freaky stuff he wanted to do and then couldn't do it.
And it makes me so angry.
Mm.
Cause I told him, I was like, oh, look what I got. He's like, oh. He's like, that's a good amount. He's like, you're gonna need more though.
Yeah.
he's like, you're a little. He's like, you're not big, but he's like, he's like, you would need more for a stability thing. Sir. That is like, I have 2 meters of rope which in turn turns out to be like 6 feet and something.
Yep, it's like 6.5 feet or maybe 7. Because
I
I
think it's
believe
like,
Sorry, go ahead.
I think Nico is 2
Oh.
feet, 2 meters. So I think it's like 6'6".
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's enough for like hands and feet. Is that it? Are you serious?
Ah.
Excuse me? Hello?
Excusez-moi.
Hello? What? I just looked at him. He's like, no, I'm serious. I was like, okay. I was like, so what you're telling me is I'm gonna have to get more? He's like, maybe.
Yeah, you know.
What?
Yes. And that's just the beginning.
Honestly, dealing with him, it would be just the beginning.
Hmm.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, from the way you sound a little scared, but also intrigued. So I'd say that's probably the right attitude. I don't know, because he told me he doesn't want to do that to me because he doesn't want it to be like, oh, I end up with somebody else and they can't do it the same way, so he doesn't want to do that to me. And I was like, sir, I don't want anybody else, so you're stuck with me. I just told him, I was like, you're lucky I don't live out where you are, because you would never see the end of me. I was like, you That
would
could
see me
be-
every weekend.
I was gonna say that could be taken a few ways, but yes.
I told him, I was like, you would see me every weekend. I was like, if I lived out there, I was like, because my older sister is only like, I think like 2 hours from him.
Right.
I was like, if I lived out there, you would see me every weekend. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, I'm sure of it. Yeah, every weekend. You would not be able to escape at all. At all.
No escape. Some people are into that.
I don't know with him. At the same, it's like he doesn't care, but at the same time, he's intrigued by it. It's weird. He's hard to read. I can't read him.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off because I can't read him.
Yep. That definitely sounds like someone who's trying to keep things a little ambiguous because maybe he doesn't want to disappoint you, but then
There
at
might
the
have been a
same-
Clorox seed up there.
There's
Oh.
also that.
Huh?
I keep calling them Cloroxes.
Yeah.
I also have my retainer in, so like my words are not the greatest.
You sound fine. I honestly didn't notice anything different.
Okay.
But-
Because I have to make
Oh.
sure I don't let the lisp happen, because the moment the lisp happens, like it
Oh.
won't stop. And
Ah.
regardless if I take the retainer out, I have to like wait like 5 to 10 minutes before I can put the retainer back in, because I will continue to have the lisp regardless.
Yeah. And then you'll start sounding like Herbert the pervert.
I'm so glad I don't whistle though.
The whistle, yeah.
I used to have the whistle, but I don't anymore. Thank God. Is there
Yeah.
Clorox hanging from that? He should be hanging. Unless this isn't the right one. Because they use, like, some of them, like, hang from buildings like that.
You mean they're
I
not?
thought there would have been one up there.
They're lantern.
Yeah. From God.
It does not seem like it.
Oh.
Where is this thumbnail? I'm trying to make a stream schedule post, and I gotta find the thumbnail for the game we're gonna play on Saturday. Is this? Yeah, it's probably in a different folder. I am so terrible at organization.
Yes. Yes, you are.
You know what? I didn't ask you to agree with me.
There's a mushroom.
Is there a badger?
Badger, 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 badger,
Hey.
badger, 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 badger,
I'm a
mushroom.
Hufflepuff, so like I'm a Hufflepuff, so my thing is a honey badger.
Oh, nice. No, but I was talking about the Badger Badger song.
I have never heard that song, so.
It's from Weeble stuff. It's crazy.
Yep. Old internet lore stuff from
My
the
old
good-
internet stuff was like, it's not really old. It's like Charlie the Unicorn and llamas with hats and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's funny because some people don't know what that is. I'm like, how do you not know what that is? But at the same time, I slightly traumatized myself when I was younger without realizing it.
Yep.
I used to watch Happy Tree Friends.
I could only stand watching a few minutes of that, and then it just got too gory and too insane, and I was like, no, I can't keep watching this.
So me and my sister are not at all phased by Happy Tree Friends. Like us not knowing what Happy Tree Friends were like, oh, it's cute. And me
Yep.
and my sister started watching it. We're like, oh god. But
Yep.
like, when we're laughing at the stuff. We're like, oh god. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I found the guy that was the creator of Happy Tree Friends on fucking TikTok. And I sent it to my sister.
Oh my lord.
We also like to play the game Dumb Ways to Die. So I guess for us, death was like not one of those things that was like really like traumatizing because we also used to watch like NCIS and CSI and all that stuff too.
Oh god.
So,
My
like-
brother and sister-in-law watch that stuff, and I'm just like, no, I have no interest in this.
So like I guess we're not phased by death to an extent.
Yeah.
But bro, when I tell you we accidentally traumatized ourselves with like Happy Tree Friends, that was a complete accident. It was kind of funny though. I used
Yeah.
to watch like Charlie the Unicorn and llamas with hats. Llamas with hats. If you watch that, that stuff's kind of funny. Carl.
Lord.
What else was another thing I used to watch on YouTube? Oh man. Like people will bring up certain things and I'm like, okay, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then other things I'm like, I don't remember watching that. So it's like it kind of like shows where you were.
Yeah,
But
the
it
cultural like differences, the age
Yeah.
differences, and all that stuff.
So like when I mentioned like Charlie the Unicorn and stuff like that, some people were like, "Oh my god, I remember that," and some people were like, "I have no clue what that is." I'm like, "You don't know what Charlie the Unicorn is, or like llamas with hats? Like what the? Like,
Yeah.
What the hell?"
That's kind of where I'm at right there. Like the stuff that I mentioned just now, like the Badger song, that kind of goes back to like animations at Newgrounds,
I don't
like
remember.
2000. This was like 2003, maybe to 2010 or so, and there was a lot of stuff on there. Like Newgrounds was at one time a really good place to find great independent animations. That's where Super Mario Bros. Z began. It's like a Dragon Ball Z story, but it stars Mario and Sonic characters. It's some great stuff, and it's still getting remade to this day. I
Yeah,
believe.
it's taken like forever, but yeah.
Yeah, because the creator of it wants to do the series justice, and it's a far cry from where the series began in like 2005 to now, 2023. But yeah, frickin' Aaron from the Game Grumps started on Newgrounds with his animations. There was just a lot of great stuff there, but yeah, I don't think Newgrounds is quite the place to be for that. Oh dang! Just heard a bit of an echo there.
Weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
That might have been my fault.
Okay.
My phone touched my chest, so that might have been my fault.
The boobs caused an echo.
My bad.
It's alright, my voice is just that powerful.
Ow, 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 ow. Fuck everything. Jesus. Okay.
You sound like you're in a lot of pain.
It's my calves.
Yep.
It's not even like my thighs or my butt. It's weirdly just my calf. Like my thighs and butt are way too strong for me not to feel any kind of soreness in them.
but like all the soreness I'm feeling are in my calves. Like my butt and thighs were like, oh, you thought you overdid it yesterday with leg day? Lies. And then like I can only feel it if I like flex.
Yeah.
But my calves, I can just feel it by putting my feet like down on the ground. I'm
Mm.
waddling. I already waddle. So this is one thing that I learned that I can't be self-conscious about it anymore because like my military dude thinks my walk is freaking adorable because I'm like this little short little 5'5" chick.
Yeah.
And I waddle like a penguin because I'm pigeon-toed
Mm.
and I have a lot of butt and hips. So like I waddle like I'm from the South and I've never lived in the South a day of my life. And
Yeah.
he's like, your walk is adorable. He's like, you're little and you waddle. He's like, why do you waddle? He's like, you waddle like you're from the South. He's like, how do you get a California girl who waddles like they're from the South? And he's from the South. He was born and raised in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So he thinks it's the funniest, he thinks it's the most adorable thing possible. He's like, why? He's like, you waddle. He's like, and you're pigeon-toed. He's like, and you waddle.
He's just like, why are you the way you are?
I'm like, I didn't realize I waddled like I did until he had mentioned it. And he was like, your walk is adorable. I'm like, what? He's like, you waddle. I'm like, oh, I do, don't I? I'm like, I have never paid my walk any attention. I paid it no attention. I waddle.
Yeah.
I literally waddle like a little penguin or like a duck.
A little ducky.
Yep. And it's because I'm pigeon-toed and I'm bow-legged and I'm small.
Yeah.
That is quite the triple combination there.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I've noticed like, after he mentioned that, I've noticed that a lot of people really mention like the way I walk, and they're like, when you walk in heels, you walk different.
Mm-hmm.
Because my brain naturally is trying to keep myself straight when I walk,
Yeah.
but I still have a waddle in heels when I walk.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody waddle in heels. I don't
Whoa.
know how I waddle. It's weird.
Look at all these cheese.
Oh, look at all the cheese.
I want to eat all of it, and then I want to have stomach problems.
Right, my hand would be in the bathroom, but I would eat all of it still.
I still, yeah, that looks delicious.
You'll
Why
all
does
be
frickin'
plugged up.
Cartoon food and game food just look so good?
Because it'll never spoil.
That's true.
True.
Cheese shop, nice. Now I can make pizza.
But yeah, I waddle when I walk.
And that is the why of Nova.
And it's funny because like my sister and my mom are knock-kneed.
Mm-hmm.
I think my brother's knock-kneed. And then my dad is only a little bow-legged. Like he's not really bow-legged. You can't really tell. And then you got me that's pigeon-toed and bow-legged. And I waddle. Because I'm pigeon-toed so my feet cross over each other.
Yeah.
And then I'm bow-legged, which doesn't help. And then the pigeon-toedness makes me waddle.
It's just your unique way of expressing yourself.
I was like, why? So he had mentioned because he was watching me walk one time. He's like, you waddle. I'm like, no thanks.
How did that not
Thanks.
work?
I appreciate that.
There we go.
Just pointing that out, like, oh, so you do that, huh? I see.
I'm learning, so I'm learning because of him. I'm learning everybody notices different things, and everybody likes different things.
This
So
is true.
like, for example, like I've been told like, oh, you're so pretty, oh, you're so this, oh, this.
Fuck.
So I've noticed most people are like the outward appearance. They don't notice the small things. They don't notice the little weird things like that. That's not something they notice.
Right.
And with him, he notices the small things and like the little weird quirky things that I would never think to notice.
Mm.
But I realized that dealing with him, I noticed the same exact stuff with people and just didn't realize it. Where are you going, Dexter?
Huh?
You went to load or to save and like you just stopped.
Yeah, I'm searching something up real quick.
Oh.
That definitely comes from a lot of time spent either people watching or just kind of studying people as they're either talking to you or you're just kind of looking at sort of the same people over and over again and just like,
Mm.
that's interesting.
I think I became a people watcher because like I was always the silent one.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched.
Yeah.
So there's certain like little things that people do that I'm like, I don't like
To
that.
bantha wheat. Okay, that's what I need.
So like he notices small things like the way that I walk, the way that I talk. I think he said like when I get excited about certain things, like if I get super excited, he calls it happy feet.
Okay.
Or like because like I get like if I get too excited or like I get overly stimulated, like my hands start like basically fanning or whatever,
Mm.
or I'll start like it's like I'm stimming. So there's that. And there's like just like the littlest weirdest things I guess I did that caught his attention that he thought was funny. But
All
like
right.
I noticed the same things. I noticed the same thing with people. I've seen somebody do something, and like I think it was like a subconscious thing that they did, and they didn't realize they did it. And I just was watching them. I was like, oh, I hate that. I'm like, oh, I don't like that.
Oh, jeez.
I was like a little kid. I was like, I
jeez.
don't. I was like a little kid. I was like, I don't like that. Like, no, like this, no.
I have this weird thing sometimes where, and I don't even know why it happens, but as I'm listening to people talk or I'm watching like a video or something and I'm watching someone that like their face and stuff is actually on screen, I'll listen to their breathing patterns as they're speaking. And so every time they have to take a breath to, say the next thing, it's like my ears immediately pick up on that. I'm like, oh no, why am I noticing this?
Oh,
Stop
I did
it.
the same thing.
Chocolate rain. I
Stop
move
it.
away
God,
from
stop.
the mic to breathe in chocolate rain.
Yep, Tay Zonde had it correct. Sorry, go ahead. Dylan.
No, I do the same thing, but I think it's also because I grew up singing.
Yeah.
So like my brain has learned when and how to take a breath without it being overly noticeable because you have to know how to do that.
Yeah.
But I can notice when people are breathing too hard. I can notice the smallest little things that most people wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I just grew up as a people watcher.
I think for me, it started to become more noticeable as I studied more animation and voice acting. And I don't pretend to be the best voice actor or anything. But yeah, the way you have to project your voice when you're playing a character, and that is your only tool right there, because it's not a movie. It's not a live action movie where you're using your whole body to emote.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Dexter, I swear to God, if you hurt this little dude sending him to his friend, I'm gonna hurt you.
Have you not
I swear.
have you not seen me send these guys like super safely? Did you not see my monster truck? I put him in my monster truck and I carried him all the way there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about, all of the stuff.
Okay.
But you
was
mentioned
making
my
it,
truck.
yeah.
I was like, I made
I
a
didn't know
monster
you-
truck.
I didn't know you had a little Clorox dude in there. Okay.
Oh well, then
Yeah.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
I thought the monster truck was really cool. I didn't know you had a little Clorox dude in it though. So like I didn't know.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, that's one of my weird, annoying habits is listening to people's breathing patterns as they talk.
I only notice it when it's like really obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, I didn't meant to put it there.
That's what he said.
Giggity giggity goop!
Who else but Quagmire? He's Quagmire, Quagmire.
Giggity giggity. Let's have sex.
Something happened the other day. What was it, Dexter? He had said something, and like instinctually, I couldn't stop myself from saying that's what she said. Like,
I think I remember that.
I can't remember what happened, but I
Yeah.
couldn't stop myself. I couldn't help it.
Yeah. It's just sometimes, you know, men and women make that same dumb joke.
I think
love
I
it.
did that. Oh my gosh, my sister did that around my oh my god.
Mm.
So, oh my gosh.
Here
This
we
is-
go!
This is how you know my family dynamic. Like, this is how I know my family dynamics has just like completely tweaked itself and changed. So we had just went to like the Folsom Boulevard flea market, and we're on our way back, and we're all talking and stuff. And my dad had said something. I can't remember exactly what my dad had said,
Right.
and my sister instinctually was just like, "That's what she said."
Yeah.
And we all just like, ah.
Yep.
And I think it had to do with something like regarding of something being small or whatever.
Ah.
And like, she just instinctually did that, and we were all silent. And my dad's like, you know what? I can't even say anything because all my kids are grown.
Yep. They're all grown up, so it's not like he could, you know, be like, "Hey, don't say that." You know.
My mom was in the passenger seat dying.
Yeah.
She was like, oh my gosh. And my dad's trying not to laugh too hard because he's driving.
He's driving. Yeah.
And like, I'm dying I'm fully dying in the corner. Like, I'm like, can't breathe, trying to breathe. Like, it was so, and it happened so fast.
Yeah.
It just, you couldn't do anything about it. Can't do
Yep.
anything
It was
about
already said, so you know.
And like you said, all the kids are grown. She's the
Mhm.
youngest one, and she's the one that made the joke. She's got the kid. So,
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, it's just like men and women make that same dumb joke. That's what she said, or that's what he said. You know, just. And I love it. I love that we could all be just so equally dumb.
I think it had to do with something about her saying something like I think we were talking about like something size preference or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she said sometimes the smaller things just aren't right or something.
Oh
along that
God.
line. There's something along that line.
Oh
And
wow.
my dad started dying. He's like, I can't even say that's what she said because she just said.
She just said it. Yep. Your daughter said it.
And we all froze for a second because, like, you could tell it was registering.
Yep.
And I'm in the corner dying. Like,
Yep.
I'm dying. It was so funny.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
I think even my oldest niece, and she's gonna be 17 this year, made a joke like that one of the last times she came over, and I was just like, who taught you that? And it was probably no, it was not me, because I did not teach her to say stuff like that. It was probably one of her degenerate school friends.
Hey, it happens. As you
Yeah.
get older, it happens.
It
Oh my God,
does.
it happens so
absolutely
fast.
does. I mean,
I
when
think
I
it-
was 17, I was making worse jokes than that. So.
I literally think it happened to do like we were talking about size or something like that, and
Yeah.
she just said it so quickly,
Mhm.
and we just all started laughing. And my dad's like, I can't even say that's what she said, because oh my gosh, we were like probably laughing for at least a good 5 minutes. Like I was like fully like in
Yeah.
tears, dying like in the
Mhm.
corner, like.
Truly.
It was so funny. I'm like, this is how I know our dynamic is still similar, but it's definitely changed because we're all getting older.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
it was so funny. It was so funny.
Yep, I know how that goes. A few months ago, my brothers and I we were playing Mario Party Superstars. We gotten
Mhm.
together, we were playing that, and we were still making like dumb jokes together, like it was still like the 1990s, because
Mhm.
that's just that's just how it was for us. But we're all older now. All of my older brothers are married. Two of them have kids, but we're still very much the same. So
Yeah,
it's just like some things just never change. It's just, you get older and you get a little more, hopefully wiser,
barely.
or in my case, dumber, and then forgetful.
But yeah, it was so funny.
Mhm.
It's it was
And
hilarious.
Sean came into the chat. He's like, "Who's having sex?" And we were doing the Quagmire thing, and I wrote,
Oh my god.
"Everybody except me."
And me.
Well, at least you won't be a 40-year-old virgin like me.
Have you not have sex?
I have not.
The purest of pure boy.
I am
So-
not pure. I am just a
so-
degenerate with no sexual experience.
So we're just gonna have to do like the movie, okay?
Pretty
Yep.
much, yeah.
We're gonna have some fun.
I love how Dexter was instantly just like on
Yep.
board with that.
He's just down for it. Love it. You guys are my best friends.
You're my
I have
best
no problem.
friend.
Don't worry about me. I'm a
Uh,
degenerate. I'm a
I
full degenerate.
I know. You've told me.
Yeah.
I mean, you were just telling me about the 50 Shades of Grey stuff.
Bro,
So,
Kuma almost outed himself earlier. It's funny.
Magic scepter. I can be a magician.
no, you can't be a
Along-
magician in this universe.
Shut up! Magic scepter!
Okay. Okay, alright, I'm sorry.
Along a
Jeez.
mysterious magical rod. Nice. It's said to have been wielded by an ancient magician who woke the latent power of gems. I can
sure
be
he did.
trickster!
So what you
I have the
If you
power.
if you have any diamonds, fuse it onto it.
Sean, you're so awesome. He says
I have the
hashtag-
power!
Hashtag get trap a hooker.
Hookers aren't always the greatest.
Plus, they might, have.
No, hookers are smart. They go and get checked by doctors all the time so that they don't have anything given or passed around. They're not that stupid. But they're not always the greatest to do
To
that.
break someone
with.
in.
Right?
Yeah, no thanks.
Ooh, me. Sorry.
Besides,
If you
I
put a
already.
diamond at the end of it, it'll make it stronger.
Yes, I know. I figured that. Can you let me figure things out?
I'm just saying.
Let him cook.
No, you're not just saying, you're telling me.
You can put any kind of like gem or anything actually at the end of it. It's just how
Really? Is that how fusing works?
Oh dear. Now I sense some serious. I'm like Professor X right now. I sense some sarcasm.
Well, he was saying that I was telling him what to do. I'm just saying I think the one that like is the strongest or whatever is the diamond, or I think it makes it the most powerful. I was just saying.
I don't have any
suggesting.
diamonds.
Yeah.
John says, "Go to Vegas, get a classy one." No, I have my eyes set on someone already, so it's just, it's just a matter of time.
I shall choose the sapphire, for the first elemental element that Trickster learns is water/ice.
Oh, so you're a water type.
For now. But eventually I learn... Wait a minute, no. Shit, what am I saying? The first element was fire! Idiot! Dummy!
Okay, so you are a Charmander at heart.
I guess so.
Mm.
Charmander.
Almost forgot how to fuse for a sec. There we go.
You-
Fire. Oh yes.
Holy
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna save that for later, mama like.
He used his fire down a dark hole.
Haha.
Man,
Man, that travels far.
That was far too. I didn't think it was gonna go that far. Oh, frog.
Goodbye, frog. Go and die. Give me
your
the thing.
booty.
Boobel gem. Boobel.
Yes, we are pirates. We're hunting for booty.
I already have my eyes set on a certain person's butt. His butt makes me very jealous though. Like legitimately, no lie. I'm very angry because I want his butt.
In more ways than one.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what we need for trap? We need an escort. Escorts are the super classy ones.
They cost
I
too much.
already have my eyes set on someone. I don't want an escort. Thank you.
Escorts cost too much money.
Alright,
Nah,
but
but-
plan B, we can treat
My
ya.
the military dudes legitimately, he says he's had it since like high school. He's got a legitimate, like, okay, you guys don't watch sports. Damn it, I gotta think of something.
Look, I don't
got
watch
one truck.
sports, but I understand sports because of the
He's
family
got
I
a-
grew up in.
He's got a legit bubble butt.
Bubble butt. yay.
Bubble butt.
And since he
Bubble,
works
bubble,
out,
bubble butt.
as much as he does, like he's so toned and so muscular. Like right now, he doesn't have a six pack, but he
Right.
always has it. He usually has a six pack all the time. And
What a
he's
fine
like-
afternoon.
He makes me mad. I told him multiple times. I'm like, I want your ass. Like I want my butt to sit like that.
I love a woman that's aggressive and knows what she wants.
Like it's not fucking fair.
Yeah.
Ah, the old censor. Nice.
Like I can touch his butt all I want. He don't give a shit. But like I'm
Nice.
so fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed because I'm over here with my short little fat behind, and I can't get rid of this fucking weight. And this nigga over here, skinny as fuck. Well, not skinny. This man's muscular
Yeah.
and very toned. But this nigga got a bubble butt. That shit's not fucking fair.
You know, it's like it's like we were saying earlier. It's like the Sims like stats creation. You know, God was just working on some people. It was like, okay, this guy here will have a bubble butt. This woman over here, she's gonna be a short stack.
And hold on, I gotta get my words together. Then it doesn't help because I made his sim look exactly like him. He does not know that I did that. He does not know that he's in my game.
Yeah.
I'm not telling him that. But it's not fucking fair.
Hey, Alpha Proto, welcome to the Degenerate stream. He says, I heard 4-letter words. We need a censor for sure. I hear. Okay, he read. That repeated for some reason. But
Oh,
yes.
he was correcting himself with the typos. Except he missed
Oh,
worlds.
okay. Yeah, it's like 4-letter worlds. Holy crap! Is it Earth
Yeah, I don't
or Mars? Mars is a 4-letter world.
It all makes sense.
Oh God, here we go. But like I said, excuse us. But like I said, it's not fair. I'm over
Yeah.
here, fucking damn near killing myself to get my ass to be nice and big and like sit perfectly. But
Mhm.
no, it doesn't want to do that. And this nigga got a fucking bubble butt. Like,
Mm-hmm.
America explain. Like, I'm pissed. But like at the same time, I can't be too angry.
What? Hold the fuck up. Those include
Okay.
the most essential one, the travel medallion feature that lets you set up gates for instant travel anywhere. Now that's useful. There's also Hero's Path. Oh yay! It's not in DLC. Just like the last game. Looking at you, Nintendo.
Hey, come on. They learned from their mistakes, sort of.
Kind of.
Kinda.
Finally, Sensor
Okay, oh.
Plus, which helps you find more than shrines. Nice.
All right, it's okay. You know what? I got ahead of myself. It is not Street Fighter 6 isn't going to be out tonight because it's still May 31st. It's going to be June 1st, so it's going to be tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I just got a little ahead of myself, so it'll be all right. I just got to wait one more day.
I'm angry
Why?
because I'm over here working my ass off to try and make my legs and
Oh,
like my
that.
butt and like my legs and my butt look good. And it's like it ain't doing shit. But at the same time, I can't be too angry because I'm not over here. Like, you know how like some women's like everybody's built differently and shaped differently, and some women they're like their butts don't look right.
Yeah.
Like so like when it comes to like it's hilarious. So when it comes to like butt shapes and everything, there's legitimate like shapes.
There are, yeah.
And I got lucky enough to have a shape that looks like a heart.
Yep, that heart-shaped booty.
Yeah, so I got lucky enough to have a heart-shaped butt. Like, I got lucky, like, for real. But at the same time, I'm fucking pissed off because I want my shit to sit outwards, but since I'm built the way that I am, it won't. But at the same time, like, I'm not built awkwardly.
No. Like, some women have, like, the triangle. Some of them, they have different, not only just butt shapes, but body shapes as well. And it's hard to kind of get to that sort of idealized, whatever it is, the idealized female form or the idolized male form, I suppose in my case. And it really, sometimes you get lucky and you have good genes and you can fit into some good genes. And then other times you just got to try to work for it and get as close as you can.
And and another thing that I learned since I'm built the way that I am and I have the heart-shaped butt, I learned that I'm not going to get, like, you know how some women, their butts have, like, that cup effect?
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, like, it looks like it cups, and then it's like the thigh goes down.
Yeah.
No, my butt and thigh, they, like, run together, so it's like a perfectly smooth line.
Yeah.
And I can't do, and it's not like I can do anything about it. It's because of the way I'm shaped. So regardless of how much like stuff I do to try and make my butt like have like the little cupped effect, I'm never gonna get that.
Yeah.
Because I have the natural heart shape, so I'm never gonna get that cupped effect. Like my sister has it, even though she's like super small, but she also doesn't have the heart shape. She has a different shape.
Yeah.
So I'm learning all this stuff from working out and everything, and I'm like, this is all bull malarkey. It's all bull malarkey.
Alpha Proto left. He says, all this butt talk is not my thing. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Look, this is degenerate hour. Anyway, he says, I think I'll go to sleep now. You all take care.
Sorry, Alpha. All right, you go to bed. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good idea anyways. Night.
Yeah, it's midnight for us. And it's 3 a.m. for Dexter, so.
Yep.
Dexter, are you gonna go to bed at least at a decent time? Because you said you only got like 2 hours of sleep today.
I'm surprised I'm still up.
You got that tired energy going on right now.
Yeah, that's that second wind shit right there.
Yup.
Because I've done that so many times. I was just like, I only slept maybe 3 hours and it's 2 a.m. I'm just like, I can keep going.
It's that second wind. And it's so irritating when it kicks in because you're like, oh, I can finally lay down and go to sleep. And then it's like, nah, here's your second wind. And you're like, fuck.
Yep. So many times that's happened.
Happens all the time. It's so irritating when it happens, dude. Because, like, you can't do anything about it. Like, there's no way to fight it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Countdown to release. So here on the site Fanatical, it says Street Fighter 6 comes out in 1 day, 15 hours, and 46 minutes. So that is June. Well, I guess that'd be June 2nd, I suppose.
Yeah, because it's already the 31st. So if you take basically this whole day away, so 15 hours into June 1st would give you 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Why did my brain just do that math that fast?
Must be on your second wind.
I wanna say it's because I also understand military time, but
Yeah.
also I wanna say it's because I got to literally trigger like pre-calculus in high school, and then when I was gonna go to school for nursing at the time, they were gonna
Mhm.
put me in trigonometry even though I didn't need a math.
Huh.
So like for some reason my brain can do mental math like that for some reason really quickly.
Well, that's good. 'Cause I can't do that crap for nothing.
Yeah, because 24, you said one day, 15 hours, and how many minutes?
Well, now it's 45 minutes.
Yeah, so that literally roughly it's already 12 it's already 12:15, so literally that's not it's June 1st at 3 p.m.
So this says, yeah, planned release June 1st. So I guess, yeah, it'll be June 1st, like in the afternoon.
Yeah, because 24 hours would give you, because it's already technically, if you want to take it and be like real specific, if you go 45 minutes, at 45 minutes it will give you basically 1 a.m. and that'll turn it down to 23 hours, which basically gives you the whole 24-hour situation. And then like the 15 hours is 12 hours in, so it'll be like 3 in the afternoon when it'll be released.
Yeah. I wonder if they might release it slightly earlier than that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to come back to this topic again in another day.
Yeah.
Although I should... Sorry, go ahead, Nova.
No, I'm just still amazed at the fact of how fast I did that math.
You're tuning into your real mental powers there.
Do you know how terrifying that is? To know that I can do math like that and not even think twice about it? Oh god. Ha!
I mean,
my dad was wrong. I'm not a blonde. Sorry.
It just took talking with more degenerates to finally attune yourself to your real powers.
My dad, I can't say anything, so my dad calls me, every now and again I do stupid stuff, or like my brain legitimately just stops working.
Every now and then. Sorry,
And
go
so
on.
My dad no, seriously, and so my dad calls me a blonde.
Right.
He's like, you're having a blonde moment. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, how am I having a blonde moment? Like, what did I do? Like, what am I not thinking about to where I can't understand it? And then I have moments where I'm too intelligent and don't realize I'm being too intelligent and too logical and too smart. And he's like, okay, tone it down. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like that right there, he would have looked at me like, why did you know that so quickly? Like, it's like my brain has its moments, and it sucks because of the ADHD and the ADD. I have no way to freaking control it.
So it's an uncontrollable power. You see, now you gotta go to Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. So you can become an X-Men.
I'm 26.
Yep.
I can go to that school.
Yeah, you can. Wolverine came to the school very late. So, and he was like 140 by that point. So
that's a different story, okay? That's a different story. That's a different situation.
Look, you just have to believe in the me that believes in you that believes in the One Piece.
Fight the power.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Unless Dexter, were you gonna finish up soon? Because I'll stick around if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this tower. I'm gonna do this tower real quick, and then you can leave.
Okay, then I have your permission to leave?
Yes.
Okay, I'll stick around then. I'm actually having a meeting tomorrow morning, well, later this morning, with this company called, I think they're called Let's Play. They noticed my stream last week. Yeah, they noticed my stream last week when I was playing Paper Mario, and I got a raid from Atriarch of like 3,000 people. So they're like, hey, we noticed your stream. We want to help you capitalize on, that moment.
Oh my lord. No, not again!
Uh-oh.
I'm not ready!
Oh, it's the red moon.
No!
No.
Please!
You can,
Please!
you can get away.
They froze them.
I believe in you.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not ready.
You went into the deep. You went into the deep dark down, didn't you?
I'm not
You
ready.
went into the dark area. Just float away. Float away.
How can
Get
I
off the
float? I'm on
mountain.
a mountain. I need to
off
get
the
to the
mountain.
top.
Get off the mountain.
I need to get to the top. That's where the tower is.
You gotta get off the
Oh,
mountain or you will
shit.
die.
No.
I would just start climbing the wall. Fuck it. Fuck running.
Okay, they're
Oh,
gone.
God. Oh,
They're
God.
gone. We're good.
Oh God.
Okay.
I didn't
maybe
know I
my-
can spawn on a mountain. What the freak?
Yeah, that mountain's not that safe as you would think, sir.
Mountain is cursed.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, I remember this mountain. Holy shit. Hey, dude. How's it
Yeah.
going?
So that meeting's gonna be at 11. So I gotta try to make sure I wake up in time and actually look presentable. I hate looking presentable, but I have to. Because they're like, we want to help you capitalize on your success. So, okay.
Not
I
us,
guess.
not us instantly panicking though. Like they were coming for your booty.
They were.
Those things will fuck you up too. Like those.
For I am Nasby, the treasure hunter with nothing to hide. The legend goes like this: skim across snow from the spring high in the heavens to the mountain below. Pass through the rings of light to see the light of blessing. What do you think? That was the real legend of a real treasure passed down on this very mountain. And you know that with a name like Light of Blessing, the treasure's gotta be worth a bundle. I suspect the spring high in the heavens is referring to these springs. The treasure is as good as found. All except for the finding it part. I don't know what to do with the rings of light bit. I don't see anything like that around here. But I won't give up, because you see, I am Nasby, the dauntless treasure hunter. Not to be confused with my noble steed, Dauntless. That's funny. That's a game!
That's a video game. Yep.
I used to have Dauntless. I deleted it.
Same. I'm trying to get Dexter into playing Monster Hunter Rise with me so we can hunt monsters again.
Hunting. Oh, speaking of which, you know the program Buff that I use to accumulate points on by playing Fortnite and other such games?
I think so. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Sorry.
I mention every now and then. I finally got enough points to get a $10 Nintendo eShop card.
Oh, sweet.
Wow, that took long enough.
So maybe I can apply that to Monster Hunter or whatever.
You should. Monster Hunter Rise, the base game, still has like hundreds of hours worth of content into it. And this is way before getting to Sunrise, or no, not Sunbreak, the DLC for it. Yes, content. Do it for the content. And on the Nintendo Switch version, you can get a Sonic Man costume.
Oh, fun, sir.
And you can dress up your pet pals who help you hunt monsters as Sonic and Tails.
Oh, even fancier.
Yep. I think there's also a Street Fighter DLC because Danny, my buddy Danny, has one for Akuma, and it's funny. His character, he made a female character, but the skin is for Akuma, so you can't even tell it's a female character anymore. And he named his character Chun-Li.
Of course.
So I just see this Akuma skin running around the game with the name Chun-Li hanging over it. I'm just like, you know what? Something's not right about this.
Oh, the tower is way up there, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You were supposed to probably float down onto that one.
Onto what?
You were probably supposed to go from like a sky base, like something up in the sky, and drop down onto that.
And how would I do that without a tower to shoot me up?
If you go in the sky, you
And how would I get to the sky without a tower
you
around this
not-
area?
Have you not opened any shrines in the sky?
I have, but not all the islands connect with each other. And I wouldn't even know
Well-
because I didn't do the tower in this area, so I wouldn't even know where the islands were.
Oh, I was gonna. If you would have, I was just thinking if you would have marked it and you would have been in the sky, you could have like followed the direction of your marking from like one of the sky shrines that you kind of like jump from and like float to it.
Probably.
Okay.
Or I can just go to the tower, like I am now.
Sean says, I think Trap should buy Skyward Sword for Switch. Chronology, it's the first game in the series. Well, I've seen the story of Skyward Sword. Plus, I don't play Zelda games. I watch people play them.
Yeah, and
that's
if
how-
anything,
yeah.
I would probably have Trap play a really good Zelda game that everyone likes and is still a good beginner thing, because you can play any of the Zelda games and it's like a good beginner thing. I suggest Ocarina of Time, and then Majora's Mask, the best one, and then Wind Waker, the other best one, other than Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
I think I probably would start with Wind Waker because I do have a Wii U, so I could still get my hands on, well, the physical version anyway. The eShop is closed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what I would do. But no, my next game purchase is probably going to be something from my Throne wish list. But you would probably like Zelda, maybe, but I have lots of other games I still want to get to. Monster Hunter Stories, which is a Monster Hunter RPG. That's on my list. There's a few Dragon Ball games on the Switch that I want to get, like well, actually I could buy Xenoverse 2 on PC now, honestly.
There we go, finally revealed.
But yeah, like I got a bunch of games on my Throne wish list. Oh, Live Alive. That's a game I want to play.
Live Alive.
Someone told me you can play DS games on the Switch. Is that no? DS games are not on Nintendo Switch Online yet. Someone probably modded their Switch to be able to do that.
My leg just twitched very aggressively, and I feel like screaming.
Oh dear.
I won't do it. I won't scream.
Do
But I
it.
feel like it.
Do it.
So I have Pokemon Legends Arceus. I still haven't played that. Live Alive, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, Monster Hunter Stories, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Jump Force, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Mario's plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Astral Chain, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, Capcom Fighting Collection. Yeah, so there's a lot of games out there that I still want to get. Oh, Metroid Prime 1 Remake, something I need to add.
You know what game I want to get that I
What's-
haven't got yet? I want
what's
to
that?
get It Takes Two.
Oh yeah, that's
That is a
that
very
is a
good
good
game.
game. Yeah.
I meant to get it. The problem was, at the time when it had came out, I was hanging out with Will and the military dude,
Right.
and we seen it, and I was like, ooh, because he likes puzzle games. He loves Assassin's Creed, so he's definitely
Nice.
a puzzle game person. And he's seen it because I was watching a video on it. I'm sitting there watching YouTube on it. And he's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a game called It Takes Two."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "What?" So we're sitting there, we're watching it. He's like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." He's like, "I'd play it." I'm like, "Do you want to play it together?" I was like, "Cause you need two people."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'd play it with you." We haven't got to play it because he doesn't have his Xbox
Yeah.
and he's too busy. And then I can't play it because I don't have gold or anything. I'm like, I want to play this game with him. The fact that he offered to play a game, I'm like, sir, that's all I do with my life is play video games. And
Yep,
you're
that's a big
offering to
deal.
and you're offering to play a video game like that with me? It Takes Two is a relationship game.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, oh, interesting. But I want to play that game. It's like, it seems very adorable and cute. I thought it was cute how they were like these little doll things.
Yeah. I could actually play that now. I might have to add that to my Steam wish list.
It Takes Two.
Yep.
Is it
Uh,
on Wish or is it still just on console? On Switch or is it still just a console thing?
I don't know. It's not a game I was actively looking for, so let me
Mm,
look this up. It Takes Two. So yeah, it's on Switch.
okay. Because he has a Switch as well.
Nice.
The first game we ever played together was Mario Party.
Very nice.
So me and him were playing Mario Party,
Mm-hmm.
and he's somewhat competitive, and like
Of
if
course.
if I deal with somebody that's somewhat competitive, mine's gonna come out.
Yeah.
And so we're going, and we're good. Like we're messing with each other and laughing and stuff. And then the computer Yoshi like surpasses me and him.
Oh no.
And me and him were like, oh, hell no. And so we and him were like, okay, we got to take out Yoshi. Like, we
Yep.
got
Gotta
Yoshi can't
screw
win. Like,
Yoshi over. Yep.
like, well, you're like, Yoshi can't win. Fuck that shit. Like, Yoshi is not allowed to win. So, like, it just, like, it was full competitive mode the whole time. And it
Yeah.
was hilarious.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's how Mario Party is. It either breaks friendships or it creates alliances where it's like, okay, we got to work to take this guy down or the CPU.
It created a friendship, which was cool
Mm-hmm.
because literally I had just met him earlier,
Mm.
and my auntie had me came up to the office so I could meet him, and we were talking and stuff like that. And him being sweet like he is and a gentleman like he is, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, I was like, we can hang out and stuff like that. I was like, I don't have anything planned. I was like, I just need to go back to my house and get my Switch and stuff. So he
Yeah.
walked me back to my apartment because my apartment's in the back of the complex and his was in the front at the time.
Yeah.
So he walked me back. He checked the mail because the mail's literally like by me. So he checks the mail. I get what I need to get, and we walked back to his apartment and we played video games and sat and chill and ate and all sorts of stuff and just relaxed that night. It was actually pretty fun.
That's awesome.
And then like I walked back to my apartment. It was like 3 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just go back to my apartment." He's like, "You're not walking by yourself." I was like, "It's not that far." He
Mm.
walked me back to my apartment at 3 in the morning, and he went back to his. And then, like literally, like later on the next day after we woke up and stuff, like I walked up to his apartment and we hung out and stuff all over again. Like
Yeah.
it was fun. It was hilarious.
But yeah, Sean, Nintendo DS is not on the Nintendo Switch Online yet. So whoever did that, they modded their Switch and they enabled that feature so that they could play DS games on the Switch. The only thing Switch has right now is Nintendo, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, if I didn't say that already, and Game Boy Advance.
I want my Nintendo dogs.
Yeah. Funny enough, I never
Nintendo
played
dogs.
that.
I did, and I miss it. I miss Nintendo dogs.
It's
Didn't they have a cat?
Nintendogs.
I think they did have a cats and dogs one, but I remember having the dogs. I can't find my Nintendo either.
Yeah, Nintendogs was the one on the DS, and yeah, I think there was a cat version too.
I can't find my DS. I don't know what happened to it.
I never owned one.
I
But-
did. I'm sad.
Yeah. I know how that goes. I had a Game Boy Pocket, and it got lost. Not by me. Sean says, man, I really want a DS.
They're hard to get now, especially like good ones. Damn. Like good ones are kind of like hard to find.
Damn it.
Damn. I'm just sad because I don't know if mine is here in my apartment with me or if it's at my parents' house.
Yeah.
And I have an original one. It's like a coral pink. I still had to stick to it. I had games. I had like Hi Hi Puffy on my Yumi.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
had I don't know what happened. I had Lego Rock Band at one point. I have no clue what happened to it.
Oh, wow.
I had Nintendo Dogs. I had a couple of other games and stuff like that too. I loved my Nintendo Dogs.
Yeah.
But I have no clue. I had a case that held like the Nintendo itself and like the games in it. I have no clue what happened to it.
That sucks.
I
I'm so
love
sorry.
that thing. I love that thing.
Yeah.
And I had at one point I had an exclusive like Nintendo DS. My older sister ended up breaking it out of jealousy. But like
Oh.
my Nintendo DS I got it for Christmas and it had the paw print of the Nintendo Dogs because
Yeah.
it came with the Nintendo Dogs game.
It,
So
you
Right.
can
it
you
was-
can just
it
pronounce
was-
it Nintendo Dogs, because
Look, she calls it Nintendo Dogs. Just let her have it.
no, I refuse. I refuse.
That's what you get for being an asshole.
Oh, I'm always going to be an asshole, and I'm always
So,
going to
like-
get hurt.
So like it had came with it, and I didn't get to. And my older sister broke it, and so my parents replaced my Nintendo DS, and then she ended up breaking her own. And I was like, karma, bitch. But like,
Yeah.
it was like I had an exclusive one that had like the little paw print on it, and it was coral pink.
Gotcha. Sean says, I also really want a Wii U. The Wii U was a very underrated console. The fact that it did not sell well is entirely Nintendo's fault. They
Mhm.
did not market it very well. A lot of people thought that the Wii U gamepad was the console. Because the Wii U console itself basically just looked like a bigger Nintendo Switch. And like, I have both. So I can, put them like one on top of each other and they are almost the same size, basically. But the Wii U was basically an HD Wii, and I freaking adore Satoru Iwata, who's the Nintendo president who tragically died of like colon cancer. But that was a bad idea.
My niece has my Wii U, and I'm not very happy about it. My mom was like, she just really wants. I was like, this is why grandparents piss me off to an extent, because y'all will give up anything and everything. But if we try to ask for something as a Christmas gift, y'all niggas will fight tooth and nail not to give it to us.
Wow.
But because she likes it and she likes playing it, you want to give it to her.
Unfortunately, that's kind of just how grandparents are. They get tough with like their kids, but when it comes to like the grandbabies, it's like, oh, but I gotta make the grandbaby happy, and it's like
my mom has learned with me I'm the worst one to try and play that game with, because she has learned.
Facto.
Nice. I just saw that on the stream. Well done, Mr. Trickster.
The poor robot.
Try not to get hit.
That's so funny. Poor robot. But no, my mom has learned that I'm the gamer. Like, my parents are fully learning I'm the gamer.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, you have no idea how angry I am that you gave up the Wii U to a 5-year-old at the time.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, I don't understand. I was like, you do realize that you can't buy that console no more, right?
Yep,
I was like,
nope.
you do realize that console is super expensive. You want to try and find it and buy it again, right? And she just looked at me. I was like, yeah, that's why I don't like giving up stuff like that. I was like, and you wonder why why my brother was so very hostile when it came to his Sega Genesis and his Nintendo 64 and stuff like that. I was like, that stuff is expensive to try and find.
Yeah, retro gaming is an expensive hobby. Sean says, Trap, I think you should send me your Wii U. You should have tried to do the whole Force Jedi thing, hand waving. And just be like, you will send me your Wii U. And I'd be like, no, I won't.
The robot didn't die when he fell?
Nope.
Okay, I guess. There's another one coming for your booty.
But yeah, like that happened with my oldest niece. She watched me play this game called Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I freaking loved that game. I've put like about 600 hours or so just into playing that game because it starts off like just a regular old JRPG, and then later on you get to pilot a giant robot and you get to fight giant monsters. And I was just in gaming heaven playing that game. So my oldest niece sees how much I love the game, and she asks if she can take it home. And I said, okay.
No, I would have said no. Sorry.
Well, now I know better. But at the time I said, okay, fine, you can. And then like a few months later, I'm like, okay, so where's the game? And then she says, we lost it. And I'm like, how did you lose it? And she took my Wii U Pro controller as well.
Oh, nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's fighting.
Yep, so unfortunately I no longer have a Wii U Pro controller. Thankfully, I was able to get the game again. I bought it digitally, and I have like an external hard drive for my Wii U.
Nice.
But yeah, I am not giving up my retro game collection ever again.
Yeah, like my mom wants me to give the Wii, because I have the original Wii that we used to have.
Yeah.
My mom wants me to give the Wii to my grandma because my grandma's Wii no longer works. And I told her, I was like, that's going to happen because the system is old.
Yeah.
And if you try to, and I was like, I have mine, it still works. I don't really use it, but I was like, it's old. If you try to play it all the time, it's gonna die.
Yep.
And my grandma doesn't understand that because she likes to just play Wii bowling and stuff on it. But if you're playing it all the time, you're gonna kill it.
Yep, that's just these things break down, yeah.
And I told her, I was like, we have the original Wii. It's the white one. It's the first one that came out.
Yeah.
I was like, this thing is old. I think it's old. Yeah,
my Wii, I think it's the same version, but it's black, and it can play GameCube games, and it can play on GameCube controller. Yeah. And the second version couldn't. They took that. Yeah.
I have GameCube controllers. So I'm like, you guys want me to give up this thing, but y'all don't realize that that's like asking my brother to give up his Nintendo 64. And y'all would have never asked him to do that.
Nope, yeah. So, yep, like, hold on to your stuff. You know, don't throw, like, there was some dumb people who threw their Wii U's away when the Switch came out. And I was just like, you guys are idiots. They threw it out or they sold them. And it's just like, yeah, there's going to be some games on there that will not come to the Switch, and you are going to regret that, and that's what happened later on.
My mom is learning to never ask me to take any kind of gaming stuff away from me because she's learning that is my world, and I will fight tooth and nail over it, and I don't care about how she feels or how they feel because I almost fought my sister, like legitimately. Actually, recently, almost fought my sister because I was struggling. My controllers were messing up, and I knew I had bought a controller years ago, and I let my sister borrow it to help out her now husband's like little brother. Right. And I was like, can I have my black? It was a black controller.
Right.
I'm like, can I have my black controller back? I need it.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, we gave your black controller to his little brother and told him he could have it. I said you can borrow the controller, not have it.
There's a difference.
I went off on her.
Yeah.
My mom was like, I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you gave your sister stuff away.
Yeah.
I cussed her out over the fact that she took my Fire Stick and was like, oh, well, I don't know where it's at now.
Oh, God. Well, I think we're done for the night, so,
Woo! We are done. It is time to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. I apologize for, the stupid stream cutting out midway. Because my internet wants to be a dick. Let's see who I can raid.
The random just internet cut out. It was weird. I was like, did his internet die? And all of a sudden, Trap was like, hello.
Yeah, I saw the stream come back. I was like, hello. Yeah.
My hair is so on my face. Struggles.
There's Dr. Shark MD.
Yep.
He's playing Jedi Survivor.
Yep.
So we shall go with him since I don't think
Ow.
I actually have rated him before. Maybe once, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think it was a long time ago.
Dr. Coconut.
So let's rectify that, shall we?
Dr.
Yeah.
Coconut.
Where's my... There it is. Raid channel.
Raid Shadow Legends.
There you are.
Dr. Coconut.
Alrighty, people over at Twitch, go have fun at Dr. Shark's MD. He is playing Jedi Survivor. I shall be back hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. We will... I don't know what we'll do. I guess we'll play some more tiers. Yeah, I'm liking
And
tiers.
I'll be back tomorrow playing Paper Mario. Yay!
Dr. Coconut.
Hey! Alrighty. Well, you guys have fun. Until next time, go make magic. Bye-bye.
Bye.